continue the struggle. So say to ba so lo go we. Nobody will say that I give me money to go fly. What to be? Mo feel oh say to ba àwọn down for me to feel protest ní London. Mo feel protest ní White House. Ma protest ní kini. Gbogbo tí mo fi wà bí sin ko se to ba no down. Gbogbo ta ṣe mo fi ṣe protest l'Abuja ko se to ba no down. Tí mo fi ṣe kini. Only few people that are supporting my NGO naturally are there. So kò sí problem na nígbà ayo wa sọ́dọ̀ wa o. Ada omi o pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó fi wò pé ẹjẹ́ a lọ jagba lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ but gbogbo yẹn ó ti di àfisẹ́yìn tí gbó fi ṣan. We can always come together, not necessarily collabo, but if you genuinely continue to pursue justice for Mohbad, iṣẹ́ tẹ́ ṣe ni Ọlọ́run ní ṣe ní aláṣetì torí ayé òkè yín káláṣetì kú iṣẹ́. Whatever it is that is holding you back, whatever it is that is causing an almost purge yourself and just maintain what you're doing. Could make any sense. You call them bagger. You're fighting a structure, an organization. Because most times, this kind of struggle, there will be too many people that want to lord. NGOs like ours, and it will name pet projects here. Other members of the trustees will be like, okay, if you need our support, we'll be there. But where there is an NGO on human rights, something like this, don't involve serious stuff. Talufe clip won't need that. Talufe ma take a risk. Come NGO, every beginning colors, Talufe support, Talufe ma solota, Talufe support, Talufe arrest. So if it is your pet project, face it. But in this another ground, everybody log up. Because consequence shape and look or television, if I jack. And some of you, you don't know who and who is who. Over the NGO one day, take over case here. They are spending a lot of money. Because most suspected way for loan to involved here. So when dollars one leg, all up fronts. One baby you man to could I go to duty? To my power and jackers Papa feed dirty stuff here when me over in time here. I see you talk on the jack. Wọ́n ti gbé kí ni gbé kejì kẹta mo ti mú àdúrà àti lídà lóṣù àti díje bábì àpò àwọn ẹlẹ́gbọ́tọ̀ méjì yẹn. Would have picked them up. You look at the bell way, how Jayakila to Jayakila. I do what you do. Ayakila go for pound. So no one will go easy. On goes off Ayakila goes off for you. Can come out on the what don't buy us. What don't buy whatever good you could I didn't pack. Maybe to put it. Do that. They are put the back. So I just ask you advice you come up with the cost of the fraud matter or see homicide department, and they are deceiving some people that claim they went to university. They are intelligent, they are go see to our coach or can you take coach. So coach. Police they went to parents' hospital, they said they have the CCTV there too. So they're still in back. Normally I'm not supposed to because it's not supposed to be in my hand. She warrant at least this is warrant of arrest. Because the last time it was rubbish. She warrant with the caution will for you. Waste my money and my time. But you must come by what? I call the lady Laro and give myself go back. I don't know about Luke. She don't make him package the man out of a way last year. I don't know if they don't let it was package the life. Say, run here, Marco. Could they see one against me? This is also my one way. Kidding Mamma, Madame was a good on Juroco. I'll do us in the airport. The same day. Sheba was showed. Ojo, Sheba was just kitty, look. We don't go a shin laddy. In Sheba, you're going here. Shame for the cause of justice. To him, when we shall be over, may the Japa, see public. But I respect God Almighty, I respect the Nigerian public. But when I can't go out, I claim the public land, come and come and she public in order of me. That's why I imagine I should do a lot to it. To my bedroom, she to go to you, àbí inú yẹn kọ́ dúdú. No, it's absurdity. Ó fẹ́ lọ media náà lórí mi ni lọ́ọ̀yà ò ṣe bọ́tà sọ gbogbo lọ́ọ̀yà ò mí ẹ̀ ní kó bọ́tà sọ gbogbo sínú tó jẹ́ presidency. Mo fẹ́ kó bọ́tà sọ fún rẹ̀ kó wá rí fíìmù. Kó bọ́tà kó kọ̀ sọ pé arrest Wunmi l'Abuja is not connected to the directive of the presidency. Ọ̀kí Wunmi fún rẹ̀ ó ṣe ń lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn kìnnìkan tẹ́mi yẹn kó sọ mẹ́. Ó sọ pé irọ́ ni mo pa. Èṣù láti mo fẹ́ kéṣù yẹn ṣe wọ́n dáadáa. Tó bá jẹ́ kó sí mẹ́rin ṣé kò ní lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn ní bọ́tà àwọn tó lè lọ media round lórí mi ẹ̀mọ́ media house tó lọ. Because I was trying to reveal the roles Zomo played in killing of Mohbad. Ta ló pe Zomo wá ṣé Wunmi ṣé wọ́n ló pe mo Zomo? Who called him in? Ṣé ní sexual relationship yes or no? Ṣé òun gbọ́dọ̀ lálẹ́ tí bàbá Mohbad sọ àbí Islamilari? Who? You have to tell us now. Àti ìgbàdé ìbíṣẹ́ mi mo lè díẹ̀ ní wọn ló wọ́n yàn tó gbé dìbò náà. Tí wọ́n bá yẹ kó Mohbad nìkan ló dókó ẹ̀ ara trọ́ ọ̀tẹ́ àti ìlú ẹ̀mí ọ̀rọ̀ òun ló easy jù. Kò tẹ̀ ní dọ̀rọ̀ tẹ̀ lọ sí kóòtù rárá. Bàbá ọkọ ẹni náà dádì ikú tó pa promise làwọn àwọn ìtẹ́ ìsọ ni ọ̀dẹ ti rí bọ̀ whatever it is sir for the sake of my son ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe báyìí. Even our family ẹ̀ ló máa pe bàbá yẹn pé bá ní sùúrù ọmọ ìkéré lọmọ yìí ọmọ 23 years old kò ṣe òun ilé absorb ẹ̀kọ́ tọmọ yẹn ẹ̀rọ tí ọjọ́ ọ̀la ẹ̀ bàbá àti gbogbo family ẹ̀kan ti abandon ẹ̀ nobody was looking to it or advice mi ẹ̀ gbogbo tó ń ṣe yìí tó fi ń prolong yìí kò ń ṣe wọ you are not fighting for that boy you are destroying the future of that boy you can always nip this in the bud quickly. Tí bàbá kọ́ bá tẹ̀ fẹ́ jẹ́ wúrẹ́ ìwọ jágùtàn náà for the sake of your own child dáàdì mi ò ṣe nǹkan tẹ́ mo ṣe yẹn I understand ẹ mú bí tẹ̀tí fẹ́ lọ ṣe DNA let's go sẹ́ nígbà tí ìbọn fẹ́ gbé lọ sí court ìbí wọn gbé lọ court ó yá òun rè bàbá lè ṣe DNA jẹ́ òun test yẹn kí ló sọ dáàdì ṣe ti rí báyìí bàbá yẹn lè dọ̀bálẹ̀ fún ẹ̀mẹ̀ pé má bínú wọ́n ti mú kọ̀ wọ́n pé ó lè dọ̀bálẹ̀ má bínú ọ̀hún dáàdì mi ìgbà dọ̀bálẹ̀ yẹn. You can cry and say, Daddy, you really trust him, and you walk away. You are not the first person to. And to do right, to doubt it. Come out to us and anybody can doubt you. Anybody let you live, but not put into a way if I'm in Shagby. Over there, you anybody can have any thoughts against anybody. But in this case, the DNA you people were fighting for, it is a DNA that is connected to Taluma, access to or Naramadi and others. And then this is public, and you're wasting the public resources. Our judge can never sit on DNA matter for 3 years. That's absurd. We shouldn't be quiet on things like this. It's a public court, funded by public finance. And I'm toss it around. If I withdraw a case, ṣe bá machine pé ẹ má jẹ kó kéèsì díẹ̀ ní kó táwọn ọlọ́lá ìwà mú ẹ wá ń dọ́gbọ́n ẹ fi ṣọ́ sí mẹ́fà ní kíkọ́ meanwhile you have a clear option. Bàbá tó sọ pé ẹ jẹ́ lọ ṣe DNA mi náà ṣé wọ́n fún yín ní access láti ṣe DNA ní kọ́ọ̀tù yẹn ẹ ti ní center tẹ́yìn mú ó jẹ̀lí o ẹ ní center àti kọ́ọ̀tù mú ẹ tó lọ represent the court kò verify dáadáa ṣe fẹ́ kọ́ máa amend ẹ̀ níwájú bóyá lọ wo ìbéèrè make sure kó béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ center yẹn dáadáa and be sure they do tissue base period níta bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún yẹn ọtí ní méjì nìyẹn why you bothered about Wunmi whether Wunmi o ṣé Wunmi tó bá yẹ kó negative àwọn amúlẹ̀ bíbí kan kó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé òótọ́ lọ́fẹ́ sọ níbi ìtìtọ́rọ́ tiẹ̀ ṣe tó bá jẹ́ pé òun lè fi flex lọ́wọ́ pé òun sure ẹ má yẹ kó wá nílẹ̀ kiri kan ẹ má kó bá mi o a sì bẹ̀yẹ kí tòun tiẹ̀ sọ pé kó yí fáìlì lọ tiẹ̀ so ẹ ní láti bọ́ọ̀dà pa tiẹ̀ tí Wunmi máa wá positive o máa wá negative o focus on the judge and your own period nísìnyí judge ló fẹ́ ṣe tiẹ̀ ẹ tún wá fẹ́ náà kí ẹ wá ẹ̀kọ́ ń tọ̀ yàn it's absurdity ẹ má yẹ ká wá tọ́ra ṣé èmi tẹ́mi lọ law school gan mo gbọ́ simple thing is my lord can you please direct the welfare officer to do proper verification come sure pé ẹni tó máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ èyí tó ṣe tissue base judge kan ló máa lọ wá èyí tó ti ṣe center there are court staff so tó bá lè get it tó tissue base ẹ̀yin make sure pé ibi tó máa mú ẹ lọ verify again my lord is certified this particular lab in London, in Canada, in Germany, they do tissue based. Okay, good. See, we believe so. Hey, not why did you not because anything really more. Whether the buy show, talk about show anyway. But a good person will focus on the court and your own. To make things authentic, make you never know energy in the court with the defender in Lam. Could possible he cut in sin. Call up a if you don't say DNA about shaking about manipulating. Like on it double. So at the end of the day, and you may be shocked, and you never know court clerk, you will be kept there. About pursue the court. Say the bishop will change you. Since the court made you want to come positive. What did I tell you about Thomas of them about the Lomo? Tobacco show the Lomo. At least you are having two against one. Listen to what Pada, by the social media, or make a cash or a fashion or a lotto, who move back. How do you back? Oh, back, we can share now. But don't tell you, you're making things look like we're all stupid. You want to call your sort of university and also a common, saying call it do as a public court. I call that one up already blue put you on it that from bribe wage and they want to start arresting, go on events or start picking people. We will have to report you to the Inspector General of Police and as well as the Police Service Commission. Now they are unleashing a monster. Don't believe go back on somebody who is having a murder case hanging on a neck. And then she will start gagging justice seekers who write to key organizations. They should look into the activities of these officers in Alago. One bar, they persecute justice seekers. And then they place a ban and they make a mess of all of them. It's absurdity. And Galivanting also on Korukwe. You are in the midst of a continuous and ongoing murder investigation. To involve or to alleg the command because you think you come to social media and you know when you cut off for any support, then you can just be flashing everybody. Picture of everybody who are a celebrity and what you learn in the society when it is our right to talk about it. If you don't want them to talk about this kind of a matter, don't bring it to the public. Face your father-in-law to be in a court. Kill a Russian court. Tax it on your law everywhere. The officer will judge the government maintain the court here. Family have said for you to see. And no glad you want to do better living on the court and then you are so no court. Emma sing, Emma will call no court. We are to young the court at the end of the public servant to ensure that they are cleaning everything. And you're telling us not to talk about it. We will not talk about it. And you're asking some police officers are now arresting people for talking about it. No, it's absurdity. What do we go? Because Kalimo, if it was in trouble, if you're not going to say, we're going to it's absurd. Maybe I'll find a way to call the lawyer because I think I have his number. Oh, then she will draw the case. If your case is DNA, keep up because what you go advise me to buy gas or me, I don't buy my to buy gas or bad me, simple be. Unleash a kind of war. That is when people will now start seeing paternity fight or paternity stuff as motive of killing over, and that's going to be precarious. Yes, it is not a problem bad or again, it is not a DNA to solve it. To my boss of Mubad. To in your country, while I am making you kill talk, put up body, I will share a lay of my daddy. Only that's my salvo, in my own opinion. There's a boy only who went up on the about money. Me, that's you. I have indication that if you are back on the way, Parodele, if you know what I was about making. Those two kings are already. Both of them that work with Ashura, they were involved. The level of involvement, I don't know. But I know. And there are evidence that they were involved, calling, doing all sort of stuff. I told you a presidential aspirant. lórí ọ̀rọ̀ King White ó pe zone 2 they are involved tó ní wọ́n máa ṣe kiri lórí Twitter òun ló máa ń ṣe kiri. I look at all this people and say what is all this nonsense, what is all this jabajantis. So me, I speak my own truth. I just fight for what is right, and we pursue the real truth. When you say I want to if I want money, but I just but I am open-minded and free-minded. Mi ti ṣògùn kiri ní ayé mi. Mi mówó lẹ́rìí. Mi ní fake account rí ní ayé mi. Orí Twitter ni o, orí Instagram ni o, orí Facebook ni o, orí TikTok ni. Mo máa ń sọ pé ìbáyọ̀ ṣe rí ní ayé mi. Lẹ́yìn ilé àti BTSF lè bá àwọn lọ́wọ́ mi. Èmi kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ láyé. Wọ́n ń bú mi nìkan orí social media lẹ́ni tí gbogbo ẹ̀wẹ̀dẹ́ àbáyọ̀ mi ẹ̀ lórúkọ jẹ́ it's not. Mo strong ìkọjá gbogbo pátákó yẹn ṣé kí n máa lọ sọ́wọ́ kálu 10,000 followers kí ni ìyẹn ni máa jókòó tì. Rìkòsá even gan bùbá àdìgbò tó ní 10,000 followers èèyàn mélòó ló ń jà fún sí. Àwọn mélòó ló kù tá ń jà fún tó ní 3-4 million àwọn mélòó ló kù tó jà fún after 3 years. Àwọn tó jẹ́ bí ẹ̀gbọ́n igbó rere ṣé Mohbad yẹn àdúrà yẹn jẹ́ tó ń jà fún Mohbad ṣé ìyá Mohbad yẹn jẹ́ tó ń jà fún Mohbad. Bàbá tó fi dógò sí láàrin pé kọ́lé bàtọ́ àti kókò sí member of the family tó wà inside ibi sójà fún Mohbad nígbà tó rí pé control sí lórí property yẹn òmí ẹ̀ ti fẹ́ take over ní bàbá sọ́ di gòbe bàbá yẹn ò fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ kò béèrè fún justice for Mohbad. You cannot see what you claim you saw and the situation around how Mohbad died and you go and bury such a person under 24 hours. No, bàbá yẹn mọ̀ ó ní capacity yẹn gbà yẹn ó mọ ikú tó pọ̀ mọ́ ẹ̀ ó mọ àwọn tó wà involved. And he said, Baba, you need to go to the motor to Parasi, Kuru. I was going to develop Polopa. Polopa, I went to Moto. I went alone, over my father. Because show a drug was very well over time. One of our people who put young people because young pay a blue because tell me, young pay a social content, particularly when the mother of the boy is no longer your wife. Akọ ẹ̀kọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀kú ìyàwó tó nílé òkèlè ẹ̀ lọ. Ọkọ̀ mú sítórì lẹ̀ fún yín ọkọ̀ pákéjì gbẹ̀ yín náà dẹ̀ kó jẹ́ bí wèrè. Àwọn gbókù lọ police station people are getting angry. They are getting angry. They should have arrested them. They brought dead body. Why are you people falling for such nonsense? Gbókù dání lọ police ọlọ́pàá máa ní no but it's one statement. We are here to report, I'm here to report, I suspect they killed my son. And I brought the dead body. Yeah? You brought what? Dead body. Abba? Tell me, I share a cowboy. If you have no money, I want to bring dead body. If you have your locker, can you catch it? I'm not going to look up for you. Between them, talk about it. I'm only finished to tell you about my book about the Olapa. A couple of boys, a boy, I could tell you, and to the sort of me, to one, I do sorrow. But what Olapa, the Olapa sorority? Olapa will maybe kick up only nobody. Around the police station, running a police report on for you, when you the cost statement. Before they will bring out a form for you to write. Ọlọ́pàá bá kó gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu yín ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ bá sọ ló máa determine line of action. Even kò jẹ́ pé president ò ní kọ́kọ́ máa dà yín lò, they will still play along. Okay? So when you now got to the house, you saw duvet soaked with blood. You saw your son under the staircase, and he's the owner of the house and was already embalmed. Did you give the instruction for them to embalm? No. And the person to ń gbé pẹ̀lú obìnrin tó ń gbé pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣe legal wife ẹ̀ could instruct because kò tí ì fẹ́ legally. Could instruct they must be told, okay? And your other son was there. Calling me. Nurse to go injection. I need to ask the nurse. The police officer, no matter how low No matter the position, we still want to. Can I see the nurse? Nurse, what's happening? I saw tell you. To my but all of us, okay, you come and write your statement. Because go to every report in November. You must still write statement before they issue a report. Campus will see if you are reporting that you suspect that somebody was murdered. It will go we are for jury. Because the case becomes all of my baby our nurse one day, okay, hold on, so case happen, and they carry them go to the nearest police station. In because the people here. Because you've already reported a crime. And you know what? Carry all of them now. Go to that or carry them from here. They go panty. Carry the case file. Or sorry, Bible statement. They must obtain their statements, the dead body, they go and deposit in the mortuary, and then they will take all of them to panty the following day immediately. To tell them that go to the next police station will never come from any police officer. To buy anyone to have it go that low. I'm not detaining him because you're already reporting a crime. Go to there is no way the story the Baba told us will be the way it is, because if you say all that to the police, they will ask for where is the nurse, where is OMOWUMMI, before they even give you a statement. But they were not clever enough to cover those loopholes. Like, the most the absence of the nurse will spark a serious suspicion, and there will be a serious manhunt. They will have to find a nurse. That is a prime suspect on the run, and she could flee, and they have to go after her immediately. Where does she live? Spending. They provide her immediately, but they just give us all this cock and bull story. And you are leaving justice for your son, and you are looking for DNA. Our government in Lagos State don't support you with me. Do your DNA. One more, we should pay white justice for bad. I'm not going to just ship up. If a lower bar, if a property law, if we go on the access, whatever, but no me, I just only got a just ship up or take your involved. So, kill a town, and my public law. That's why they are just enabling you. Because situation is about your ship up. Could you go bay, and your so go bay, cut to it doesn't mean we can have a lie, can my prosecutor money. That's what the government, whatever is supporting with me, are doing without DNA stuff. I don't know what I just planning now. While I do come be, I just sort of be more than any justice. Then you go pull out your money. Whatever take back, if you don't sort of see who I don't want. And what part of any kind of my so kill me anything like you go to Koba. About your DNA, can you let DNA what saying every food DNA last year? So I don't prevent the body for DNA. Here's how I still allow. So DNA Kaila is still a lot of person. Timber, I mean, listen, I get lost somewhere. And what DNA? Kilo lost, I should feel a mortuary. Shakimo and talk about money, go to the Bible. So stop deceiving yourself and expecting that. Don't call it, tell me your bad bill, what I say, my uncle. How we have a tobacco, alas, in our left. Oh, again to be a cocoa, the job of my Bible. And tell anybody, and your content to get what money could see. Oh, I want to leave the old shall let go to say, oh, a moon at the theatre of more than that. Or good side here for the flash here. Tell you, never do for you. About don't call to what allow only. Tebari fili wala ìjọba lẹ́ẹ̀kan péré. Ẹ̀yin tẹ papò tẹ́lẹ̀ wo. Ẹnu ọbẹ̀ ṣe nígbà tí ọkọ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Kí á lè máa padà sí status quo. Èmi ń já yín sí ni o. Mo ń já yín sí ìjọba ògbádùn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o. Mo sọ òótọ́ fún yín sí o. Wọ́n fi ilẹ̀ torí pé ẹlẹ́bọ̀ tó tẹjọ ṣe pẹ̀lú olórí yẹn. Wọ́n ṣe fi ilẹ̀ o. Wọ́n ṣe pé káràmásìkì justice káràmásìkì DNA. Mo gbọ́ yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀ lẹ́sàáyé lọ́rọ́ ẹrú mú bá dìmọ́lẹ̀ ní Kòròdú. Kí ló ń kọ́ yín lójú? Ẹ bá débẹ̀ lálẹ́. Kí lẹ̀ ń gbókùnrin lálẹ́ fún? Tí ó bá ṣe pé ní iṣẹ́ ìbí tẹ́fẹ́ lọ ṣe. Ìbú mo bá dìkẹ́ kù ni. Tọ́ba fẹ́ ẹ̀bá ọmọ máa ẹ̀bá mi fílẹ̀ lórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì ẹ̀. Tílẹ̀ bá mọ́ lágbo méje kọ́ gbé mọ́tò kọ́ máa gbọ̀n Kòròdú kọ́ fẹ́ fẹ́ sí. Bàdátà ìwọ́n ti announce fún gbogbo ayé pé Mohbad ti kú o. Ambulance máa gbé òkú ẹ̀ jáde lójú ọmọ ni. Kí ló dé gbé lóru? Kí ló lè dé yẹn? What is the urgency in burying him. She wọ́n ti ẹ̀ bá àmì lókàlì. Tọ́ba dé jẹ́ pé ẹgbẹ́ lọ sí mọ́túárì. Ó wà lọ mọ́túárì Lẹ́kì mbẹ̀. The right papers ẹgbà. Tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ rìpọ́ọ̀tì pé wọ́n pa Mohbad. Doctor's report ẹ lọ mú. Ṣé kò sí lọ́wọ́ òun mi ni? So nígbà tẹ́ dé police station ọlọ́pàá rí all station settled ni Wunmi ò ṣe mú doctor's report lẹ̀ ẹ máa tọ́ra yín. You know where the doctor's report is. Lè mú fọlọ́pàá ni kòsí ọlọ́pàá bá rí gòbé máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Ọ̀tọ̀rí tọ́ doctor ti kọ síbẹ̀ ó ti kó bá gba àwọn tó wà nílé yẹn. Ní gbogbo ṣe deceive ara yín pé kọ́ ní Wunmi òun mú because ọmọ àbẹ̀bẹ̀ ṣé wọ́n fún yín doctor's report ni. Àwọn kókó wà yẹn lè hide ẹ̀ láyé máa fi parẹ́. You cannot deceive the intelligent people that are fighting justice for Mohbad that there is no doctor's report. The only thing you are able to achieve is that Wunmi ò múlẹ̀. But tó bá jẹ́ pé pẹ̀lú Wunmi ẹ̀ lẹ́jọ́ lọ sí police station. Báwo lọ ṣe ní fún yín? Ẹ bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́ọ̀ where is the doctor's report now? Kọ́ lè kọ kíní fún akalẹ̀ ìgbé bọ́dì. Kí ló dé tẹ̀ gbé òkú yẹn rìn lálẹ́ yẹn? Why the urgency? Ẹlẹ́rẹ́gẹ̀. So láàrin 2-3 hours ẹ̀dẹ́bẹ̀ 9 o'clock. Bọ́dì jáde ní after 11. So láàrin ìgbà yẹn lẹ́tí mo pé kẹ́ lọ sí ọmọ yẹn ni. Despite the fact òkú yẹn ò dẹ̀ kọ́ Wunmi. Kò kọ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé wọ́n pa Mohbad mọ́nu lé ni. Ẹ̀rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ̀rí gbogbo nǹkan ẹ̀dẹ̀ òkú kẹsàn-án lọ sí. Torí pé tíjú ẹ̀jú bá rí ibi ìjọ ìbí wọlé ibi wèrè wọlé ẹ̀rí bàbá ibi orí burúkú wọ nìyẹn lọ́mọ tẹ bí. Sọtọ́ bá yẹ pé Wunmi kò lọ́wọ́ nu kú Mohbad àdúrà lọ́wọ́ nu kú Mohbad dàrúṣọ̀ lọ́wọ́ nu kú Mohbad àwọn kan ló wọlé wá pa àlè ló wọlé wá pa so àlè wọlé wá pa ọmọ yín ògo ojúlówó ọmọ so láàrin ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ẹgbógun yẹn kúrò lálẹ́ yẹn ẹ̀dẹ̀ ti sí láàrin ọjọ́ kejì ṣé àìkàwé náà ló fà yẹn you are not ready to speak the truth àwọn èèyàn sọ pé kọ́lọ̀ wo àkáǹtì yín gbà yẹn kí wọ́n tẹ owó sí ẹ̀ ń tọ́ra yín ẹ̀ wá ń act film fáwà bàbá ẹ̀ good in acting tẹ̀bẹ̀jẹ̀ máa ń bí slow motion bí ẹ̀ ń kápá ẹ̀ ní stroke yẹn ẹ̀ ń kára máa maintain ẹ̀ lọ òun ṣe níwájú rẹ̀ mi o ẹ̀ lọ sáà mo ti máa fẹ́ sáà sí mi mo ò fẹ́ sáà oríṣiríṣi ẹ̀yìn bá sàkó ní wíìkì but ẹ̀ sáà dáadáa o cause tẹ́ bá ṣọ́ra ẹlẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ló fẹ́ polówó nìyẹn o so you can't continue to deceive people so ẹ̀ mọ̀ ká lè lo wọlé wá pa ọmọ yín Wunmi ò lọ́wọ́ mbẹ́ blessing ò lọ́wọ́ mbẹ́ then the next thing ni pé ẹ lọ report fọlọ́pàá ẹ takùsọ ọlọ́pàá lọ́rùn ẹ wá dé police station ọlọ́pàá kan wá sọ pé ẹ all station set ọlọ́pàá wọn ló máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ irú all station wọn ló settle station wọn ló settle àwọn agbára wo nìyẹn ẹ máa mo I want tẹ bá ṣe ẹ deposit òkú yẹn síbẹ̀ because they can't ask you to keep your body in the house kí ọlọ́pàá tó yí mẹ́rẹ̀. Clear station to settle. Part of the things is a cocoa bar where a cocoa chip and bona. How to deposit body as a mortuary. They will deposit the body in the mortuary. They will not tell you they are investigating. Why the land will you go? Why the shaman senior will you go? I mean, if I never Okoma is in Pellet, Okuti or Tilo, 24 hours, and you accommodate Tomolos, you accommodate. I need to tell you today, Mr. Joseph Oluwabamiwo Aloba. Tí mo bá lè fi jáde láyé àti bá ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ mo fi ọlọ́ba búra ó ti jù yín lọ́nà ayé ẹgbà wípé ìlẹ́ni ó ti rìn débi pé ihun táyé fi mọ̀ ohun tó ti ṣe nu ayé with his music ó ti jù yín lọ bàjẹ́bàjẹ́ kò ń ṣe ẹjẹ́ kò máa débi sí ní síbẹ̀ yín sí jágbàjẹ́bà yìí mo ṣe wà yín sí bàbá mi ló bí mi mọ̀ ń mọ̀ pé tí ọ̀tá mi bá kú kò ń ṣe òkú bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn ìwà láyé òkú ọ̀fọ̀ mo ti dàgbà. Mo tún wá kú mo tún fi kú ṣàgbà wọn nìyẹn kábọ̀sì mo sí mo ṣe wà ní wọn pé ó láwọn obìnrin kan tẹ́ máa jókòó tẹ́lẹ̀ àti láti máa jókòó wọn á béèrè òkú náà nìkan tó béèrè tìpọ̀ sí ni ó láwọn òbí kan tọ́ba jẹ́ òwe lọ́yẹ̀ ẹnisùn dájú ẹ̀ máa rí Yọ̀mí kí ni wọ́n ní sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ibi tá a ṣe bá láìpẹ́ dé ó láwọn jókòó kan mí wà tó bá yẹ pé mo rìn tí mo rìn láìpẹ́ pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ tí mo ṣe wọn ti ẹ̀ ní béèrè lọ́mọdé tó máa tẹ̀ mo ní opinion so kẹ́ ọ́ rò pé bóyá òkú yẹn òkú bá di táyà oṣù òkú ọ̀fọ̀ irun tí àwọn ayédè fi hàn yín nìyẹn pé ṣẹ́rẹ́ mọ́ tẹ sọ pé kọ́ lọ sáré gbò ní gbòkúgbò that's why they resumed him pé ntẹ́ ìṣe yẹn kọ́ láyé ṣe ibi tí kò bá di wá kọ yẹn akọ́kọ́ fi ayé hàn yín lápá bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ẹ jìnnà sí táyé sọ ẹ ti gbẹ̀bọ̀dè ẹ ti fọ́ọ̀kùn òṣà lọ́wọ́ yẹn èmi mo bí kílẹ̀ bí ẹ̀yin lẹ́mọ̀ bí tó yẹ mọ́ he is bigger than you already. Ẹ wá sí wọn announce ibi tó fẹ́ sí Mohbad no media nothing pure wickedness. Ẹ̀yin lẹ mọ̀ tẹ́ ṣe o. Maybe tọ́lọ̀ bá tọwọ́ bá tẹ̀ omi ẹ̀rọ àti iná bàbá ṣẹlẹ̀ kó tó máa á sọ nǹkan tẹ́ ṣe tó sọ fún ọmọ fi lẹ̀ inú kò pa. But I know certainly it's either you connected with those that killed Mohbad, and then part of it ẹjọ́ fi ṣe rituals bí ẹjọ́ pín nǹkan wọn ni ọ̀kú jẹ́ pé ìgbọ̀ngàn lẹ́rọ wọn ọlọ́ṣẹ́ it's either out of it too. But most suspect kókò ṣe ìdọ̀gbọ̀n Yorùbá nínú owó yẹn. But àwọn tó lò yẹn maybe ẹjọ́ agree lórí nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe. Something either of that. Àárín yẹn maybe Adra will be forced to say it because Adra go start for you, it shows that only go right color oku. Me even when time be do Adra you dey small bit of online line. Ẹ̀yin tó jẹ́ pé even go lójú ayé yín ẹ tell what dey to one. Orí bí tó ti wú òkú ọmọ yín leti lọ ṣe service. Ẹ wá ń pààrọ̀ aṣọ, ẹ wá fame òjijì. Baba, I suspect you, àwọn tó bá ń tàn yín ni o. Òun làwọn kan yín sọ pé fi bàbá yẹn sílẹ̀. Mi ìbọrí nílẹ̀ Yorùbá àwọn tó wà kúrò lọ́gọ̀ orí ibi tó ti wú òkú ọmọ yín kò yẹ kẹtẹ bẹ̀mọ́ láyé orí ìbẹ̀lẹ̀ tí wàá lẹ̀ ṣe service ẹ wá ń change aṣọ ẹ lọ kó èrò jọ ẹ tẹ tent ẹ lẹ́yìn ṣe ẹ fẹ́ òkìkí kérò wá wá òkìkí náà dà yọ̀dẹ̀ bá mú nǹkan tó ń pè ní opposite òkìkí when you know what is called infamy ṣòro máa mú yín àwọn Yorùbá jáde ẹ̀yin wá wọ́n náà wá. So díẹ̀ mbẹ́ kò gbẹnu dákẹ́ tẹ́ bá mọ̀ tẹ́ bá sọ pé wáyé pé ìjọba fi kó fa justice for Mohbad. You are threatening people that are seeking justice for your son. You have a case to answer, and that is why we are asking that they should arrest you and prosecute you according to the law of the land. I respect your lawyer. He contacted me. He said the family appreciates what I'm doing, but that doesn't mean I will still bow or mess up. I mean, I don't believe that. I don't believe lawyer Mohbad get about that face me. You know, shabosi. You know, share to the forget about those disgusting individuals that says I am doing this for money. To buy Japan Jew, you are well funded. To buy anyone being that you really did a jealousy. And not belong to show for you. Only more by my cool. When I have no pressure, let me wrong, only family anytime. But the little time I want to spend, I want to speak the truth. I want to fight for what is right. But what you have done as a father, you have told extreme lies to the people. You have blocked every means that have real evidence for justice. Emi o ba won mi lo ti block ni. How about the evidence? And you come on, family wa the body. Gbogbo bi tí mo ti block. Gbogbo ba to den you àwọn èyàn jáde. Àwọn you observe ni you said you spent 3 million lórí Damola nígbà tó wà ní commissioner of police. Kí ni tí yín pẹ̀lú Damola láti ná 3 million lórí? Ogun tẹ́ ṣe ló yẹ gbogbo wọn gora wọn náà. 3 million lórí Damola kí ló kọ́ yìí? While we're there before the commissioner of police, you never even stood it. You never stood up to defend what I'm saying. If you didn't get from what that your wife is even fighting me. Oba Migani command, Oba Migani zone 2, Oba Migani panty. It's hurting me. I'm like, I will stand for that boy. You ethic can see, you are a testimony of what a parent should never be. I will call it Joko, Baba and Lubi Moe. I will fight to my death. Last lady. And people look at you, you put up the nonsense, you put up the same drama with that young girl. And one person will be talking to someone, and will tell you until we don't ship up. Lori cool bad, to what you feel about yourself, and both of you will face the law and you go to prison for what you did to that boy. But boy, tell no any, fear my brother, and if you told people see alone, see I yet on my case alone. Or no, they need to live there, they my case. The God will fight for that boy. You're not a parent. Everybody. Et tout bas public, et tout bois à Tawanga. Clearly, come out and say, everything around just from me now. Can they crown there? May fair justice, speak your truth. And the support your man that he will be scared to go further. But the truth we have to be told. You look about the Shell and Lenuba. Only because you walk or when daddy, but letting us service, and one parasho. What are you telling us? Tell you about no one, me at blessing on the white joke, so you're already. Zomo ni Wudiwa ko pass of who is financing this jazz? She said, "Dio kiki pastor kema kosho shikaki to what backfire here." So whatever you did with me, Ashiri Matu, I want to let my be. Whatever you both did, to put everything you will pay. Oh, why you are sharing and you let be you go? You just let it be. What it be? No. Kalani àdúrà fi sá fún yín. Kalani ya àdúrà ya Mohbad ṣe ká àdúrà bá sọ̀rọ̀. bí tá a bá ti rí evidence ẹ̀yin là ń bá bẹ̀ mo ní mo fún yín ní nọ́mbà neighbor wọ́n threaten ẹ̀ ó dé lẹ́ẹ̀kejì Fámúyìí wá ó lóun fún Bukky Lawal wọ́n threaten ẹ̀ the same Bukky Biodun Lawal òun ló ń lé pẹ̀lú Bukky Jesse and you were distorting and blocking everything we're doing èmi yẹn náà lè pẹ̀lú lè èmi lè ń borúkọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ and I'm enduring it the pain ẹ calculate gbogbo owó yẹn kò tí ka owó létí mo kọ́ báwo ni màá ṣe kọ́lé tí màá ṣílẹ̀ ní May 1st tí mo ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ with millions of naira wọ́n á di olè ní 2 months after ṣé ògo yẹn ti sáré tọ́ lẹ́yìn if I had known this is the old nonsense I would have even mo tẹ̀ níwò ẹni tó pè mí yẹn wọ́n á dẹ́gbẹ́ kó gbogbo ní first enemy ni bí tí mo bá wá ìfòdì kí ẹ máa ṣe disclaimer mo ti rìn pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn gidi nílé ayé mi láti jọ mo ti rìn kò sẹ́ni tó sọ pé wọ́n kẹ́yìn sí mi wọ́n deny mi wọ́n disclaimer mi but because I put my life on the line ẹni tí ò tó ọ̀rọ̀ lóyìnbó kọ̀ it's about substance ẹni tó máa sọ pé òun ṣe disclaimer lórí ẹni agẹ́ tó ní concrete substance tó ti rìn nínú ayé kò dẹ̀ ní wọ́n ẹni kó sọ pé òun fẹ́ bá mi lórúkọ jẹ́ àwọn ọmọ ìṣẹ́wà kan but I endure all of these things you think you are better baba you will pay that's why I am putting everything on the line they must arrest you and you must pay for the crime you committed against that your son mo fẹ́ mọ ọlọ́pàá náà ẹni máa sálọ lẹ́yìn kẹ́ máa dọ́gbọ́n ẹ bá mi block ẹ èmi ò just you it will fail díẹ̀ ló kù ó bá tó fail mo wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ mo ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ẹ lọ kó bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ṣe ní lónìí kọ́ bàbá yín dá kéèsì lọ sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kọ́ dá padà sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kò sí kéèsì níbi kankan you are deceiving the public and you have some terrible criminals doing everything on social media to discredit the good work we are doing. I belong to the public. I want my country to get better. I'm sacrificing my life like every other Nigerian. Every police officer out there, soldier out there, Navy, naval, everybody that are sacrificing for Nigeria to get better. And I'm doing the same thing. It's quite new setting. I gotta go. I sad. See you guys later. Thank you.
Any offer for this floor? Looking for big pet for all.
Centralucci Nuclearucci.
I don't know, Raheem. I'm not too sure, bro.
At Stephanie Heaven and McPendugal.
Wait, actually, yes, the next event on the board. Oh, Heaven won, guys. In 4 hours. Okay, Heaven won. You need a duo? 4?
Offers for Void La Crazy and Toxic Dashi.
What do I think next rebirth's gonna... next rebirth? Well, it would make sense if it's a truck. We went from default Esox to a dragon and then spider. I'm guessing either a truck or strawberry. Or maybe a truck and a strawberry. Who knows? I don't know.
It's got to be a truck 100%. Or maybe a cannon.
Has to be a truck though, yes. Guys, I want minimum until we hit 20k likes.
La grande combinación.
Mohammed! Thanks for the likes though, I appreciate this.
I want to shame me. If you are shameless.
This is not about Naira Marley. Most of people are going to know Naira Marley. So when Naira Marley sing, please, this man needs to do his give this man justice. We don't want to know what killed Mugabe down. But that DNA, let this man do his own DNA. He Antineki, everyone send the video.
Adura came out. Adura said, anybody that said he has seen my brother around that 12 something on Monday, that person should come out. Nobody. You see lights. I'm giving you points. 3 people run out in the night. To do what? The driver, okay, the driver that said it is still going around. He has not petitioned the driver. They have not said, driver, you lie. Driver, you came to lie. And my sister, I don't trust anybody anymore. There are people that sometimes I feel like helping them. But when I come and say, I don't know who you are. I don't know where you stand. People posted in the past, I'm seeing what they are doing to me now. I've seen light. Don't really light now to buy for see. I'm going to be an actual man. He said, wear that light and I see. When I go, I don't even care about you people living. I don't even say, I'm just telling you my stand. If everybody be camp, then you go stand get that back. Because the two things, the one thing that she did that won't make me ever support her was allowing us to come till Tuesday. And the boy was injured on Monday or on Monday night or Monday morning. Then he said, you see light my foot, light my nyash. The fire of now we see light.
Good evening, my people. Good evening,
Madam Dark Chocolate.
How are you, sir? How is my baby? I saw that girl here before. That girl called Natural. I was going to come up, but I was doing something very important. That's the reason why I didn't climb up that time. That girl will get
I beg, I'm going to take her easy with her. You understand? You know, so me, I don't like issue, and you know, people get their decision to make, and that's why I don't talk about it. And I beg, so if I thought you must talk about it, I beg, I'm using those today, just, you know, diplomatic.
Well, it's okay. I respect your opinion because it's your platform. But the way I come up, no good at all. I won't go and give her something where she no go to sleep this night. That girl will be saying she did talk, she did shake something, things in her ear, she did anyway. Okay, I leave her for today. It's okay. My hand just mistakenly pressed.
Your hand mistakenly pressed waiting. That's chocolate. You want to do. You see your hand mistakenly pressed.
Who is this essay?
You say?
Who is this essay? Who is this person called essay?
Engineer now.
Oh, no, engineer.
Engineer be essay now.
Engineer, I'm not going to call for you. He's my brother.
Yeah.
I go find my light. Engineer, where I go find my light. Engineer, I don't get light this so. For darkness, I did before. Engineer, I beg you. I don't see light too. Maybe I will go see them for darkness, but I don't see light long time ago.
Who broke the furniture? You say she broke your heart. How did they break your heart?
No. You tell me, say, yeah, whether I'm my wife or my girlfriend, I can't cook my tell and say she don't break my heart now. She broke my heart by moving my heart. She broke my heart. So when I tell something, I tell her that the same way she can send her a return and say, okay, she broke my heart. She moved she paid only for light. It's a man. Come go join darkness with another man.
I don't understand.
I don't understand now. So make you let her, you know, that's why my heart is broken.
Another thing I want to say again is that this time that we are all, you know, we are all trying to help Baba Mohbad because as for me, Baba, me are forgiving you because Baba, one life, like Peter let them to marry, look to have for you, like
I need that for anything more.
But now, Baba, I'm forgiving you. Honestly speaking, I want to fight for you. I want to fight with you. About to fight it. About to exactly.
Fight.
Yeah, but Baba, for now, I'm for you. You are for me. I'm for you. You are for me. Hey. Baba, Baba, I want to fight for you this time around. Why I just any people in the platform supervise the man that go reassure you. My eyes is like the eagle eyes. And then one thing I want to say, Buki. Sister Buki just say, take it easier, because Jade Lene them snarl, because I need the corny.
And she came out today.
Yes, consider the woman. The point because Wunmi ti sọ wípé Wunmi ti sọ wípé bàbá máa bẹ̀bẹ̀ kó tó ṣe kíní kan Bukky rí tí Bukky dìde náà dìde bíi ṣé mo pé tá àṣà tó bá fẹ́ gbé ọmọ ẹ̀dìyẹ náà ó kọ́ wò pé kí ni Bukky ń ṣe yìí ó yípo Monica. Drama wo lélẹ́yìn kí ló ṣe Bukky èmi kọ́kọ́ ṣe pé bóyá ẹ̀yìn ro ni ó fẹ́ yún dí àbí owó ẹni tó bá bá òun yún ẹ̀yìn òun náà ṣe bèbí yìí sunkún ní ṣá ẹ̀wọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ gbogbo drama yẹn sáko jàre that's not what we need now And if I can strategize, can face what you want to demonstration of what? If you want us to go and make VDM, let us go and make VDM. When it be key or Boshia, Milojo Sion Shefari, but I think we go and so for Milojo Silori platform, Paparano. Paparano, ẹjọ́ wo ló kù tí o Paparano ló jọ títí aráfẹ́lẹ̀ máa sán gbogbo ẹ̀ ń sìn kò sẹ́ni tí ò rojọ́ every platform was saying bàbá bí this ẹ̀yìn yìí náà ni ẹ fẹ́ máa wà ní forefront ẹ tún ti dé sí o. lọ ṣọ́ra ẹ̀ o gbogbo ariwo tó ń pa kiri tó ń ṣàṣànàṣànà yẹn òun ló bà gbogbo nǹkan jẹ́ má mú yẹn wá sí o. Ashana. Yeah.
Sorry, I want to come in. Do you know this? When this girl, she's reading all these things, she was talking on that platform. Yeah, she's behind the camera and be reading. It's something they prepared. They prepared this for her. You know when somebody prepared this for you and say, go and read it out. You'll be looking at it and be talking. This. That's what she was doing. Because you already got her like, read this. This is what you should say. This is what you should say. You can't come and say, oh my, that's what she's doing.
Yeah, she's reading a script.
She's reading a script, prepared script for her. You can see how she's talking the story. She's making it like, she's not talking naturally. Even there was a place she said something like, Kekran, don't laugh. Please stop pressing that laugh button. Please, I beg you in the name of God. Please, Kekran, I'll drop if you continue. Kukuma tell me say don't go join them. No, drop. No. No funny.
I don't want to make story this sweet.
Yeah. No. You get that way, you go press the pressing button, I will understand. See, there's a day she said something. She said she will not leave her son for the grandfather, which is the husband's the Mubad's father, like Mubad, you will not give that behind to that she's scared that the man will unalive the boy. Like, what kind of woman, what kind of thinking is this?
Because that is what she is.
Watch this. Did you even listen to that particular part? Is it not disturbing?
Very, very
People that are saying that they are seeing light, are they not seeing that part? Like a man that was not in the house when his own son died, and you were in the house. You are not saying that you cannot leave that boy. It's your late husband, son, to the grandfather. You cannot say, okay, let me go and give this boy to see his grandfather, stay with him for like a day or two. You say because he want to unalive that poor boy, that innocent, beauty, handsome boy. You use your mouth and put yourself in trouble.
Because that's what she is.
And you not tell me you are seeing light. And people are telling me I should let you go. I will not let you go. Natural, I go drag you. You will go there, I will drag you.
I even see that girl for telling the platform today. That girl not greedy human being.
They don't come. See Boluwa Fana. This one and me elder brother.
Mickey.
Get out. Who go kill you? Get out. Get out.
Can you leave your kids to someone that say if people think about your
get out.
Get brain to
get lost.
Can you
get
leave your
lost
to someone that say
blah monkey?
You be really mumu.
Monkey banana.
Monkey
banana. Chimpanzee. Don't take all the chimpanzee.
Can you leave your kids? There's someone that be calling your
chimpanzee.
Calling your kids normally.
Your sister.
You look like 70 years old.
Your sister.
Are you really up there?
Nah, kill.
You don't go watch. You go die.
Your sister don't fight person. Make you go. Make una go train and wear. Make you no go cry the next
one. Almost 3 years. Don't say go.
Almost. Why should not do DNA? Why should not do DNA willingly?
Na court go do am.
Get out now. Na court go do am. Na court go force am to do am. Can't she go willingly do am to the whole prove everybody wrong?
You
get out.
Parents can never save you.
You no get sense.
Yeah, you dey pay you. School you go save.
You dey pay you. I know go
school you want
go school. Why they pay you guys?
Why you go if you na brush go dey inside jail dey cry now.
They see you now coming to defend us because people na DNA.
You be mumu.
drag you join. Family of final.
You didn't put that in the work.
Did they pay you? Now you did they pay you? Did they pay you? You never pay you rich. Clear your go. If you have to go and if your grandpa ask for your get out keep these people farm robbers, killers. When I for such a poor man, make the man buy your grandpa so that when the man buys one, now come go there. Or there. Useless. You tell yourself that you respect elders. Now they respect people from the family. Now they respect people from the family. Tell your sister make you respect elders. You be Mugo.
The sniper is a moderator, so.
No, I know they touch them. I know touch them. If they want to.
I'm asking FFP. I said the sniper is a moderator. I said the sniper, the Punisher is a moderator. You are a moderator, so.
When they come now, I don't analyze. I tell them say, if the person.
The Punisher, wait. Guys, please help us power tap now. Eh?
Come. That chocolate. Program where this guy won't do now, and I know allow him to do.
Okay, I go shush.
I beg, look now, wait. Please wait. Everybody wait. Hold on, please. Good morning, good evening. The lawyer called Victor. I want to ask him a question. He's a very neutral person. He's a lawyer. So I want to ask him a question. Now, as a lawyer, sir, well done. Good evening. Please, does a grandfather has the right to demand for a DNA of a child? Let's say if the father is the direct father, biological father is late, and now there is maybe let's say the case of Mohbad. Okay, the case of Mohbad for as an example. Do you think Baba Mohbad has the right to demand for DNA legally? And what are the things that is obtainable?
Okay, good evening, everyone. I joined earlier. I really was noisy, so I had to go back. So now, based on legal opinion, institutions like this, the grandfather does not have a right because there are only two people that is involved when it comes to paternity of a child, the mother and the father. And in a situation where the father ceases to exist, the only person that is imparted to have anything to say in that situation is the mother. Because then if peradventure there is going to be a paternity test, if there is maybe a kind of rift between families, and it is only the court that has the jurisdiction to give a paternity test order. But the same law that says that the right to custodian of a child is the mother. If the mother is not alive, the next person that takes in position is the father. So both of them has the right to paternity. But grandfather or mother-in-law or father-in-law, both paternal and maternal, does not have any right in situations like that. So that's the position of the law.
Okay. Now, and in the situation, like, please let us know that a lawyer called Victor does not do justice for Mohbad. Is not in the community at all of justice for Mohbad. So let's bear it in mind. Now, in the case whereby the father, if peradventure the biological father discussed it, if peradventure maybe he discussed it with the father, with no father, that is the paternity of the child, but it's not known to the woman, does he still have the right to demand for DNA on that child?
No, because there are two things the court always is after when it comes to paternity. They are when it comes to paternity, it is only two entities that is involved, which is the mother and the father. So it's only the father that has that right to demand for paternity. In fact, in the case of paternity test, it is when there is a doubt that the mother says that the father is not the child, that is when the court will seek resolution to paternity test. But if there is no doubt, the court cannot even seek that motion on the natural ground. So, like I said, from my 13 years of practice, when it comes to having authority over a child, it is either the father or the mother. The parent of the father does not have rights. The parent of the mother does not have rights. So it is only the court that can give that right to the parent of the father, and it's always at the best interest of the child. It's only the court that has the right. Like I gave a scenario. Imagine a situation by a woman has a custody of a child. Now the woman is late. The next person that assumes the role of custody is the father. If the father is not alive, nobody just assume that role. The court will look at the best interest of the child and pick a guardian from either the father's family or the mother's family. So if you relate that to situations like this, families, extended families like parents or any other family like parents of both father or the mother does not have rights over paternity.
Can I have a quick question for you? They have a question for you, please. So let's take it one after the other. Please remember, the lawyer convictor is not in the Joyce for Mobile movement at all. Please, so let's take that lawyer.
Quick one. Is it possible for a judge to advise the grandfather of the what was it called? The grandson. Sorry, let me take it again. I'm trying to put this together. Is it possible for the judge to advise the grandparent to apologize? In this case, for instance, to apologize without a judgment.
Apologize you want to.
Like to advise the grandparent to apologize to the wife before judgment.
It depends. I've not seen a situations like that before, but if the judge says that's the right thing to do, he is the judge. Nothing can change that.
Before judgment. I'm just curious. Before judgment.
It is possible. He is the judge. He has the right. The judge can even tell you
that you go and apologize. So before you issue the judgment, is it possible?
It's possible now. It's possible. He's the judge. If the judge feels that the other party is offended.
No, you didn't ask the question right. You didn't ask the question. Judge, lawyer, let me ask this question. What he's trying to say that is it possible for a wife to kill a husband and that same wife will not be asking and that wife will not be asking the father-in-law to come and apologize after killing his son?
Okay. I want to be neutral because all these mobile cases, but me, I want to be neutral. There is this saying that goes, he who must allege must prove without reasonable doubt. If there is any evidence to what you are saying, then it is only the right of the lawyer of that person to prove whether he's guilty or not guilty. So based on that, I can't really want to dabble into things like this. But what I would just say is that in situations like this, the judge might be blind to the fact that that person, the accuser, might not be the one that actually do that. So it depends on the proof of fact of the court that the judge is seeing. So you are saying it now. The way you direct the question is that the person killed that person, but has it been proven in court? That's the first thing. Is there any fact to prove that?
Allegedly.
So you can't just conclude for the court now. Then the court, it depends on the fact of the court.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask one question out of my 10 questions, lawyer, please? Please, our able lawyer. Is there immediately maybe a son or a daughter got married to another family? The family of that, like let me use the son. Like, is there any law in Nigeria that says if a man got married to a woman or a lady in Nigeria, the family has no say in anything that the man has, either the estate, either the money, either anything. Immediately he got married and give birth, the father of the man family did not have any right again in the family. Do you understand my question?
Like
Please, if
19
you
again,
understand.
come again.
Okay, I said, is there any place in the Nigerian law that says that immediately a man got married, the family of that man has no say in his property, either he's alive or most especially when the man can't? Is there any rules that said no, the family has no say anymore as long as he got married? That's my question.
Okay, now let me just bring this position of the law so that you will understand it better. Now, the first question I want to ask, like, these people you are talking about, are they legally married under the act?
They are not legally married, just introduction. It is not even marriage. Introduction. Mommy,
introduction. Then what if there is no will at initial, there is no will, and in the position of introduction, what the court normally do is that the tradition of the land will surface. How it's been done in the tradition is how the property is going to be shared.
Thank you, lawyer. Let me explain to you. This guy, sorry, bro, Naimoli, you continue. This guy, let me explain to you. This guy is a young guy. He just married suddenly. He did not have any will. No will. He did not even know, like, almost 26 days. We don't expect him to die. So, and they are saying that the family, the father, he has no say in his estate royalty, that it is the baby and the wife that has the whole say. And is there any rules that say no, the father did not have no say? Thank you.
When it comes to, I don't want to involve myself in this. You guys matter.
No, we didn't mention any names. I'm just giving you a scenario. I'm not including nothing like Bobad case.
But what I don't want to bring to you guys notice, if there is no will and there is no statutory marriage binding both couples together, what comes is how they share the property according to the tradition of the land. So in a situation like that, if it's the tradition of the land, that means it is the boy's family that decide on the property. The family
You mean the father's family, sir?
Yes, that decide the property, and it has to be monitored by the family head. That's why we have family head, which is the Olori that we all know. If they have family head, that's the tradition. So,
thank you. And I think you answered the question very well, because
Can I ask?
I'm sorry, let me just drop this and I'll calm down. You know, the summary of thank you for coming to this for putting your professional experience into this. You know, before we got here, there's a dispute, right? There's a DNA dispute. And the father of the deceased actually was going to court to get an ADR, which is a very unique thing for the first time in Nigerian law, right? And they've been down, went through that route, and that been granted, right? But unfortunately, it was put down to family issues. They decided to resolve it in the family court. That's how we got where we are. But the fact still remains, the father of the deceased, like you rightly said, when it comes to this potential asset and all that, for the father of the deceased to be demanding the paternity of the lovely son, right? I don't think it's far-fetched, right? Unfortunately, you know, that didn't happen in the proper setting, court settings. They agreed behind the scene, and that's how they went to the family law court. Have you ever had that kind of experience, or what's your notion about that? Thank you.
Hello, lawyer.
Sorry. If you can come again, I didn't get that properly. Just try to summarize it. Like it's kind of a bit.
Kind of into what happened before, right?
Okay.
You know, we were moving to a proper legal settings, right? There was a request, and was a strong request from the father of the deceased, that is so keen about determining the paternity of the late.
Okay.
Yeah, the late son's son, right away. Potentially, I would say his grandson, right? And this issue came into limelight when they were trying to find out, okay, what will have been the cause and all that. And then behind the scene, I know there's a dispute about this asset and real estate of the late son. So the dad was okay that, okay, you know what, let me determine the paternity of this lovely guy, right? And they were going through the court direction. And at the end of the day, they both agreed. That means the mother of the son and the papa himself agreed to settle behind, went to the family court instead of going to the court, straight to the court. You know, at that being granted, the ADI will have set a precedent, right? Okay. Which is the missing part of the law. Would have been a first unique decision that now, in this sort of scenario, a father-in-law could request legally, right, this kind of situation. But at the moment, that hasn't been granted, like you rightly said. Maybe that's why you're saying what you're saying. Because where we are now is still within the family settings, right, under the magistrate. That's what's happening. So I'm just asking you, what would have been, I mean, maybe you had that kind of experience. How would you go about that kind of a thing? Just to push your professional experience.
You see, when it comes to situations like this, the courts don't just make rash decisions. And like I said, any decisions that the court will make, the first thing the court will consider is the best interest of the child. The best interest of the child. That's why what we are demanding. Are you with me?
Yes, 100%.
So that's why it seems that
the minors is paramount. 100%.
The courts will have to put in consideration to the best interest of the child. That's number one thing. And I'll tell you for the fact, like I've said before and I've said earlier, who determines the paternity order is the magistrate. If it seems that it is the best.
Are they flagging our lawyer?
No, I think maybe it's network.
Please, let's power tap, please.
Power tap.
5K, please. 5K, please. Help.
I don't bring my own lawyer now. Not only I don't bring lawyer. I don't bring my own lawyer now.
Your lawyer.
Please, let me say this. This is just by random. It's not as if maybe I spoke with him. God sees my heart.
Yeah, crowd.
It's just by random. No, he's going to come back. I think it's network.
Please let him come back. I have questions for him.
It's just by random.
English question.
Please, can I ask my question when you
Answer when he's not here. I'm not asking now. I'll ask last.
No insult.
No insult. No, nothing like that. I beg you.
I beg, make when I gift lawyer.
You can go ahead, lawyer. We didn't hear you.
Can go ahead, lawyer contributor.
When you're through, I want to ask a question.
Please, one after the other with your question. Please, one after this. Take it one after the other.
So it's time for the kids, guys. Like I said, when it comes to I already analyzed it. Like let me just say that let's put everybody in their place according to the law. You can't have a child now, like having a child now, and your mother-in-law will dictate or will just come from nowhere and say you want to demand for paternity of that child. She does not have that right. naturally, whether your mother-in-law or your father-in-law, any in-law. There are two people that have the right, and is the father of the child, or the mother of the child. Apart from that, every other party will be considered by the court. Any other party that comes will be considered is the court that will make decision. Because we tend to forget about the Child Rights Act. You understand? The government don't joke with the with children at all. So it's not something we could just because I'm the mother of the child or I'm the father of the grandparent to the child, I have the right to demand for this, I have the right to demand for custody. It's not done that way. Or demand for paternity test. No, it is the court that, at his own mercy, that can say, okay, because of this rift that is going on, let's carry out a paternity test. That is the position of the law. So, I hope you guys get my point.
We get you, God bless you. And Naimoli is Sibolen. Maybe I should further more with my question. So, we get your point. Thank you so much, lawyer. So, in a case whereby the father cried and all the accusation is pointing to the mother.
Please, I beg.
Okay, go ahead, Naimoli. Go ahead.
Greetings, everyone. Like, well done. I would like you to, lawyer, I would like you to explain something for me and also put light in this. In a case, now remove your mind from the movement. In a case where, I'm trying to change characters now. Okay, in a case whereby they claimed the death of a certain person was because of a paternity fraud, allegedly, like a paternity fraud. Does the grandparents of the deceased, who might have been on the life, allegedly, because, can you please mute your background is, I don't know if you can hear me. Lawyer, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's kind of,
your background
was, so I can hear you.
Okay. Your background is...
it's kind of so now, like it is raining here.
All right, okay, sorry. So now, does the grandparent have a right? Now, the grandparents, or the parents rather, not grandparents, the parents of the deceased, do they have a right to question or to go request to have the paternity checked of a grandchild, whereby their child was unalived based on conversations, rumors around some friends, families, colleagues, or people close to their deceased child? Do they have a right to have a DNA done? And in a case where maybe a court, another question, in a case whereby a court is meant to bring a certain location and it's alleged that the court brought, let's say, a cemetery as their DNA center, can the family or the person who brought a case still entrust the court, or can they move their case to another court? And can that family, that's the parents of the deceased, can they ask for a DNA? Thank you.
Okay. This will be because me, I don't want anybody to drag me.
No,
I don't think I find myself here.
No, stop.
Okay,
so I didn't. No. You need to see. You're in Nigeria.
It's true. I don't scare myself before we listen. Not because of any other thing, John.
Yeah, don't be scared.
Wait, hold on,
Nigeria,
calm down.
and you know the law. So
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. It's not about being scared. Don't get the point.
I didn't mention a gender.
No.
Don't. That's why I said remove your mind.
Please, and
go ahead, please.
So, Anyway, what me I'll just say is this: it's simple as ABC. It's simple. Anybody can decide to. If you are not satisfied with what is done in a particular court, you can decide to move your case to another court. It is your money. You can decide to do anything you want. But back to, I need to make something clear. There's nothing like paternity fraud in Nigeria. And one thing you should know is this. There are some part of the law I'll be explaining to you guys. And there's something, in Nigerian law, no child is a bastard. Every child has a father. That's one thing you should know. And even in a marriage setting, even the fact that even there is a presumption in law that once a woman conceived, like a married woman conceived or get pregnant in a particular marriage, but the husband is not the father of that child still presumed to be the child of that marriage, except if the man, the husband in that marriage, denies or wants to question the paternity of that child. But if that man accepts that child is the child of the marriage. So, and it's presumed to be the child of the marriage. So, any other factors that come, I'll see it as fallacy. I won't accept it, to my own opinion. But in situations like this, I've explained to you, when you want to, anything about paternity or this and that, it's only the court that can decide on that. And the court will look at, there are some things, when it comes to issues like this, that's why it's discreet. When it comes to custody matters, paternity matters, at times, it's been done in a private chamber of the magistrate. They don't do it outside or at the end of the court because it's a very sensitive matter. These things, in fact, might even affect the emotions of that child. So these things, the court will put a lot of things into consideration. So they will just jump and do. As I said, it's about the best interest of the child. If the court says that the DNA test might not be the best interest of the child, the court will not proceed. So that's just it.
Okay, sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, you said something. Sorry, 1 minute. Sorry, 1 minute. He said something I asked him a question. For me, I'm sorry. I don't think he has answered fully because he was. But you tried. I won't lie to you. But I asked you a particular question. But I think you're putting the movements in your mind. But you said something which got my attention. Now, you said if the father or the mother, I'm not picking a side now. I'm saying the father or the mother, but you said father. 1 minute, please. You said father. I'm not saying father now. I'm saying the father or the mother now. Let's say the
father or the mother. Yeah, the paternal, maternal.
There is somewhere I'm going to. No, does not matter now. I'm going somewhere. You said a particular word when you were responding. You said if the father accepted the child when the father was alive, blah 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 blah. That's what you were saying. I'm not picking a gender now. I'm saying either the father or the mother now. How can you present it to the court, or how do you judge? Do you use documentation? Like when somebody adopts a child, you go to the adoption room, they give you documents, and that child becomes yours. There's also one where if it is a family, you go to a village, there is consent of the family, of the other kid accepting, of the family rather, of the parents or the uncle in the village, agreeing to you to become the father of that child. Meaning you guys have a certain meeting, and these people are witnesses. So now in what you said, that, if the father have accepted the child, what's the proof? What do they tender to the court to show that the father, according to you, the deceased, accepted a certain child to be their child? Haven't been rumored, excuse me 1 minute, haven't been rumored that it was alleged that because of the man, the father almost threw the child off? If we are going on that lane. So how would you accept a child and still want to throw the child away? Please explain to me.
I'll be brief and sharp on this. You see, it's simple.
at times, when it comes to situations like this, the court, anybody, they don't even need any evidence. Once based on when the father is alive, has accept that child as a child, or even has never for once make a statement to reject that child as his own child, that fact is enough. Even when it comes to sharing of property, even when we talk about illegitimate child of a marriage, the moment when that person is alive, he accepts that person as his child. There is nothing that can change it anymore. Nothing.
Lawyer, sorry. Lawyer, sorry. You need to relax. I'm sorry. Emma, I'm not.
It's not about me. Like, I don't know, maybe the way she's just dropping and everything, but from what I heard.
The law, let me say something to you this afternoon, please. I'm sorry. Let me tell you something. These people that is on this social media.
No. Ask question, Mama. Please ask me a question. Don't say submission.
I'm not taking side. I'm not saying position of the law. Okay. Let me bring.
I'm sorry. Let me talk.
Just ask a question.
I'm not attacking anybody. I'm not attacking anybody.
Leave people out of it. Just ask a question.
Yeah. Let me just ask my question. Let me talk about married or no married. The law. This father-in-law come on this social media and said, we pay the dowry of this girl. This amount that they are talking about. The father-in-law come out and say that we pay.
No. We are not talking about OMOWUMMI. We are not talking about Mohbad. Don't mention her name. Don't mention her name. Why are you mentioning OMOWUMMI name here?
No. I'm not going to.
I won't go to my own life.
I'm sorry. Let me just ask. I'm not wait. I'm not going to corner because you guys know where you are going to. Me, I'm not corner. I want to say it straight.
No, we don't want to put the lawyer in trouble. That is why we don't want to include it in any.
Anybody in trouble. Yeah, I did not hear any name. You guys shall not mention it.
Now, I'm not talking about you. I'm saying this thing. You guys are corner. Me, I'm not going to corner. I want to ask this question straight. I want to ask this question straight and know the rights. That is what I'm trying to say. The law, please. The father-in-law come outside and say that we pay the dowry of this girl before my husband demise. So in a court, I want to ask you, the girl should not have rights about any lawyer. I'm sorry. I wanted to ask.
You can hold on. That person can recruit yourself. Please, who has other questions to ask, please, so that she can get herself back.
Can I go ahead? I think one princess is. Princess, do you want to go before me? Okay, she's not here. So, Mr. Our lawyer, in this situation, are you me now as a lady? Are you saying if I should go and give birth, go and bring another man child and give it to my husband, and at the end of the day, there is a rumors about me, and the family now asks me for DNA? Or let me not even include the family. As a lady now, I went to go and bring another man pregnant, another man June, your son or daughter, and I raise it in that man's house. Are you saying it is good, it is okay in Nigeria? There is no, I will not be jailed, like there is no punishment for me. Bringing wait, I need to Nigeria to understand question. I'm saying like now in Nigeria, I can go and bring anybody's child and give it to my husband, and I will go scot-free. When the woman come out, no rules, no law that will even punish me. I can go scot-free. It is my right to go and bring any son for my husband. Is it like?
It is your husband's right to reject or to accept the child. And once your husband accepts the child, there's nothing else. If everybody...
No, he did not know. My husband did not know. Like, he did not know. He was thinking that is his child. And I know that it is not that child. Like, it is okay for me to bring. Because you said in Nigeria, you, Mr. Lawyer, sir, you said in Nigeria, there is nothing like OMOWUMMI. That at the end of the day, all the baby have a father. That which means even if I bring another man child to my husband, if I see there and good for me to bring another child for the father to raise it.
See, when it comes to matrimonial matter, you don't put emotions. See, all your questions is based on emotions. When it comes to matrimonial matter, you don't put emotions. Your emotions, you put it one side and face the reality, face the law. You put your emotions one side. You see, let me tell you, there are a lot of things. That's why I say marriage is relationship is very sensitive. Marriage, custody is very sensitive. It's not something you just make as a decision. I've seen couples that they are married and they have issues of this kind of issues that about child that they would forgive themselves and leave. The man will accept the child as his own child, and they will live and they're happily married. If the law says that okay, once you bring another man's child to your house, automatically every man wants to pregnant every married woman and use that to destroy people's home. But there is no remedy for that. Once the husband, it's only the husband that has the right to reject or to accept. And even if he rejects, the only right he has is to go to court, and the court will order a paternity test. It will be supervised by the court. The paternity test will be supervised by the court. And if there's evidence that the man is not the father of the child, then the man is free. But if the man did not take that route and accept the child as his child, nobody, even in a legal marriage, even the man outside does not have the right to claim that child. Yes. Because it's a child of the, except if the husband of that marriage rejects that right. Are you guys
lawyer, I'm talking in the aspect that the husband did not know. Like me, so I'm talking about myself. I'm not talking about in total, I'm talking about myself. Like,
it's when you were okay, for instance, now anybody that encroach on your right, it is until you claim now that this person has encroached on your right. That's where the law can fight for you. You are not aware, you are not aware. If I stole your money now, I decide to take anything from you. If you do not go to court or about it, no law will punish me for it now.
That means okay, it's okay, no problem.
Emotions, you don't get emotions in your emotions.
No, that is why I want you to guide me as a lawyer. Please try to understand me. I want you to guide me as a lawyer. Like I'm expecting you to tell me, like, if I do that kind of a thing, at the end of the day, if it's casted like, take on what you attacking me. It is my question personally. Please don't attack me. I'm asking question from the lawyer now. Don't attack me. Okay, they said what I'm asking does not make sense. So you put your attack me by you.
Like you don't get
like the law. Question okay, fine, no.
No, please don't ask your question. Why are you attacking me?
Mr. Lawyer, please, quite simple. Mr. Lawyer, before you go, it's quite simple. Mr. Lawyer, the question is quite simple. You know, as much as you wanted to put the thing about the DNA, paternity, and all that. But you know fully well there's a lot of big cases in Nigeria in family dispute over the inheritance wealth where DNA played a vital role. Do you agree?
Of course. DNA,
thank you.
Played a vital role. But now it's not in. See, there are some things that is discretion of the court. We are talking about a child here.
Yeah, I like what you said, that discretion of the court. I like that. That's your professional conduct. And I'm not faulting you for that. But when you answer by, it's always good to say that openly. That this thing will go to court. Yeah, please. Thank you. Because people, when you're not answering boldly, right? People are taking it as a wrong notion. They're thinking that, they said it is right. But it's always good. Bro, one minute.
I just saw him online and I saw
say it to the book. Say it to the book. Very important. because I can read the comment, I can see the flow of the comment. Right? To the book is this has to be decided in court. Thank you.
It's as simple as that. You just said it all. It's the court when it comes to situation like this. I've said it from the beginning. Yourself. All is well. It's nice having you guys here. And show I ought to be going. Am I free to go? Thanks for the gift.
Hold on first. Thank you very much for coming. Hold on first. Just this last opportunity, please. I just know that you just came and you just decided to join my life, and I'm your follower. So it is also good that people get to have knowledge about certain things aside emotions and all of those things. So I don't know if anybody still have.
Yes, I have one question. Just one question.
Question, please.
No, just
okay, one after the other, please.
Lawyer, call. I will drop now. Big. Lawyer, what angle of law do you handle? Like, in medical side, you have psychiatric doctor, you have neurologist, oncologist, blah 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 black sheep. In law as well, you have people who handle criminal lawyers, property lawyers, different parts. So what angle of law are you handling? Sorry.
If peradventure you mistakenly click on my profile and
because
check.
I came late.
If peradventure you actually mistakenly click on my profile and check, if you know, you could actually see it yourself. But in Nigeria, like I said,
I didn't see. It says lawyer called Victor. I charge for consultancy.
Leave those ones.
Before you enter. So, can you just introduce yourself? As it is? I don't know. I didn't get you.
No, I can't do that because
you don't have to do that.
I can't. It's just like me advertising. I can't.
We don't bring him. We don't pay him.
Profile. I'm just saying.
No, just check. Check the first video. Check the second video. Check those videos like him. The answer is there.
Okay. I see. No problem. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, K-Crown, the host and the lawyer. Everybody. I greet everybody. Yeah, my question is not much. I just want to ask. In Nigeria, when in a situation whereby somebody died, people realize that this death is not ordinary. Is this a sin in Nigeria that people stand to fight for that dead man or woman? Is this a sin in Nigeria? I want to ask. Thank you.
Sin or crime?
Okay, say crime. Say crime, I mean. Thank you.
It is not now. You can't fight for anybody. It is not. You can stand in for anybody. It is not a crime in Nigeria. But when you are doing those kind of things, you have to be careful. Allegedly, Marion or someone, you just have to be careful. Allegedly, so anything you are doing, you don't have to put emotions to it and follow the law. So it's simple as that. So okay.
Host. Kekwan. Yeah, or two. Sorry, did you block Ijebu from your platform?
Okay, guys, I need to go now. God bless you.
Did I block Ijebu?
Thank you, lawyer. We appreciate you. God bless you.
Please check. He just messaged me now that he was blocked from your platform.
Don't go yet. Where's the lawyer? I actually came back for him. Sorry. My God.
Has left.
Oh no. This is not good. But anyway.
People are saying that. I don't know why people are saying that. Maybe I spoke to him. See,
it doesn't matter, bro. Honestly.
Hold on. I just want to say something for like 1 minute and I will drop. And I don't know if you could remember when Berekete called the lawyer on his program and he told the lawyer to introduce himself and the lawyer just mentioned his name and he refused to say anything further and he said it is against the ethics of their profession to introduce themselves because it will look like them being advertising themselves. So I just want us to cut him in slack in that aspect because I could see some people already writing comment that they cannot talk, blah, blah, blah. It is against their profession. That's just the fact. Thank you.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Kekwan. Sarichi, good evening, sir. Kekwan.
Sarichi, don't go yet, Joe.
All right. Who wants to say something else? You can keep
I want to say something.
I'm on the road.
Aduke, hold on, please. Kekwan, could you help me check Ijebu's please?
Yes, I see that he was blocked, but I've unblocked him.
Okay.
I don't know who did.
Okay.
Mr. Richie Jagibami, you know what now? Like the kind of law rules stemming going to that, it is good in Nigeria to go and give another person's child to another man without him knowing, without his consent. Like that is the way me I'm saying, even with this mobile case now, if you, as a lady now, you can go and give any baby to your husband. No law, nothing we like. At the end of the day, you will go scot free if you have Fukushia and you have a good lawyer. Because it is obvious there is no rules that
you say now you understand why I apologize. Apologize to who?
I think generally.
Bro, so I discuss in comment section.
I think generally.
He's directing at
I think
Sarichi, not you.
Sorry, can you repeat your question again, please?
I said Sarichi, based on this case and the answer I got now, I the way I understand it though is like, as a lady now, I can go and give any child to my husband as his child without him knowing that.
No, that's why. No. Sorry, Toki. That's why I amplified the response of the lawyer. That it's good to be very assertive, right? As a lawyer, say all this you have asked me, it has to be decided in the court of law. Do you understand? There's no blanket saying no, you cannot do that. Do you understand? Because if you remember what Baba wanted to do before, Baba was actually going to the normal court process. And then they both agreed behind the scene. I did think Baba went through the normal court process. There's a 50-50 chances, right? If he gets declined, so be it. But if he gets acknowledged, that will have set a precedent, a new law in Nigeria. That means they have a case to reference that, okay, at this Mr. Alobad case, at one point, this is what happened. So, and in that case, we decided to give Alobad a chance to go ahead with his request, and that will be documented as a precedent in the law, in the land. You understand? There are situations sometimes, it could be a new thing completely to the judiciary system, and they debate on it, and then they say yes or no. You understand? So it's not a blanket capital no or capital yes. And that's why I said I like the way he's answering his question. He said it has to be decided in court of law. So that's what happened. And the question I wanted to ask him, maybe is if he's listening, which is quite important. There's a case which I want to reference to. We have a case where you have a girlfriend and a boyfriend. They're both junkies, unfortunately, right? They're both junkies, and they happens to have a baby, right? And the baby was just a week old when both of them were locked behind the bar, right? And the police were now asking the parent who's going to look after this baby, where they both on the wrong side of the law. And then they first approached the dad, right? The dad of one minute, please. Sorry, Mr. Ejim. They approached the mother of one of them, and the mother said, "No, I cannot take this child." And they approached the other woman. The mother said, "Okay, I can take this child based on the condition." That's the mother of the boyfriend. They said, "I can take this child based on the condition if I know fully well that this child actually belongs to you." You understand? Because the guy was saying, "No, don't worry, it's my child, and it's my child." The mom said, "No, I can only take this child if I'm very sure that the child belongs to you." You see, that's a kind of a delicate case to handle. There's a child in question which obviously needs custody, needs somebody to take care of that child, and those two parents are now at loggerhead. And then the parents say, no, I can only take care of this child if I'm fully well sure that this child actually belongs to my son.
So, good evening.
Good evening.
Kekran, good evening, everyone. Kekran, sorry, I want to ask you one question. Are you the one that blocked me in this platform?
I'm on bike. I'm not the one anyway. But I don't know.
No, you are not. No, wait. Kekran, I know. Wait, now I know that you are not the one. The Punisher, if this is what you can do, only this is what you can do, Omo, you are a pussy nigga, Omo, Ajay. If you have your power on TikTok, you cannot do nothing than TikTok, Omo, pussy near babe. You are just a pussy nigga.
Jebu, only imagine.
To and pussy nigga, I no fucking care. If you know say, guy, if you know like Europe you date, give me address, give me date, no meet. Give me address, give me date, no meet. Yala you like say na the place. You dey shout for woman, I come up. Wait, you dey shout for woman, I come up, I dey tell you say you no need to dey challenge the girl. The woman, he get her own decision. But why you come block me? Na your platform.
Are you a judge?
Na your platform. Why you come block me?
You? Me and the girl.
You are a pussy. If you block me, you cannot stand on it. You are a pussy guy. Bro, you are a pussy. You block me. You are a moderator here. You block me. That's the only thing I want to come and tell you. You are a pussy. I just tell you that. I tell you face to face. You are a pussy. If you cannot stand on it, that you block me, you are a pussy, bro. Yes, you are a pussy, bro. You are a pussy. Just give me date and time. No, meet anywhere on for you. You are a pussy. Get out. Get out. Now, I just want to tell you that.
You are not useful. You are useless. Host. When you say me, you come here, they accuse me, say I drop you. I don't even know what they talk. I don't even drop you. I didn't talk with somebody. You just came up. You started insulting me. When engineer automatically come into this matter, and you just came, you start attacking me. If you don't be say you get something they bother you, when they disturb your heart, when they chop, when man go to they chop you inside your brain, you come just attack me for nowhere. I don't get anything against you. You just come now. You say me, I drop you. I say drop you. I don't get time for you, sir. I don't even know say you there yet. I don't drop you. Why did this call? When you go invite police from party now? You say? When you go invite police from party? You just come here, they attack me for nothing. I want for you. Don't let you say that me block you, say I block you. If I won't block people, now people will say they insult me for the conversation. Even block them. Now, people, even the person and they fight here, I don't block them. When you talk to me, I block you. Only that you can do.
She moderator. It's okay like that, please. Let's go back to our conversation now. The Punisher is okay. Please, it's okay.
If you see go through for my life, you know if you go half of my papers.
Bro, it's okay now. They beg you now.
No.
Please,
Stop. I'm not doing anything. Just come to the company.
It's okay. Please, sorry. It's okay. The Punisher, please. No offense.
Just come up. You don't talk like a mature man. Just come. They attack me for what I'm not doing. I don't understand this host. Person will block him supposed to be there now.
Okay.
You can't expect him to mention the name now. It's like he show his moderator on that. It's understandable. The way big can share handle it. You can't mention the name now.
Okay. Yeah, please, the Punisher, let it go. Yeah, and the devil. You've done it. You've answered each other back. So let's move on to the topic. Sorry about that.
Let's go back to our DNA matter, the position of the law.
Tarichi,
Yes, sir.
do you have any police contact that you can invite on this platform?
The police that I know of, they're not interested in Nigerian stuff. I deal with Interpol.
Okay. But there is Interpol in Alakona.
I know, but the process, the
The
process concept is different.
Family different. So
But Mobad is
you
not.
can as well engage them.
Mobad is not being treated as international stuff, unfortunately. Not
Are you
yet.
sure?
Not yet. No.
Engineer.
Light on, mama.
Ìjẹ́ ìgbàjáde lẹ́ ń disgrace báyìí o, mo kàn ń gbọ́ pùsìpùsì. Please o, ẹ má disgrace wa o, ìjẹ́lẹ̀ ìgbàjáde o, ẹ yá stop ẹ̀. Ẹ stop ẹ̀ nísinsìnyí. Ẹ ti gbọ́, ẹ má jẹ́ mú petition wá báyìí o. Kùsì lágbára kan o.
Mama, right on. Now people will no respect women, and then they talk that kind of thing. You just come, they call person, they use such where men they enjoy. They think
The Punisher, please.
So Mommy Light on, Sarichi, I think you are the two elderly people on this panel. Maybe you should just settle the issue. Let me go down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Officer of the law,
Okay, let's start asking the question.
Officer of the law.
Ìjẹ̀bú
Ìjẹ̀bú, my brother, just let it go, please. It's not important anymore. No, jokes apart, Ìjẹ̀bú, please let it go. And the sniper, after the Punisher. And the Punisher, please.
Hold on. He came out and he called his brother, his senior brother, Pussy. I didn't do anything to him.
Okay, sorry about that.
He has natural hatred.
He vents because
he has
listen.
It's hurting him. That
Okay.
He can't stand it. So
Okay.
I didn't utter any word. I didn't insult him. I was there engaging natural. He came up.
Let it go.
He attacked
Let
me.
it go.
Sorry
It's
now,
because
let it go. Sorry.
Who now block?
When they ask her, I don't even moderator here. I don't even get full. I don't get full moderator mood. What are you people saying?
That's okay. Let it go. You be man.
Let it go, please.
No. I'm not. No.
Sorry, though.
Mommy Light on. Sorry, now. So
No, he has to. He also has every right to protect his moderator. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry,
Whatever he's supposed to be in the middle of it just to apologize to both of them.
Officer, let the man sue the block you. Officer, let the man sue the block. The man block you, no. Question, you are down.
No, I have.
So, officer, I'm doing my bribe me. Sharp. We have a question. Sharp.
Yeah, I told you come to America.
Sharp.
One Jagumbio engineer here, go handle Kinita and so your engineer come.
Engineer, all of you guys here, you passed that age to be registered as American soldier.
No. If they start, what's this thing called? This is their mobilization stuff.
Yeah.
Mr. Richie, now then they call Arubo people now. 45, 50, then they call them. They come.
If there's conscript, whatever, they will ask.
Engineer, má ṣàṣegbé fún ẹ, ọ̀fẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ ní máa fún ẹ lọ́wọ́ ti tọ́jú òkú. Wọ́n kò jẹ́sẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ nígbà, wọ́n ní kó máa gbé ẹ lọ Nàìjà, gbé ẹ kó gbé lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀.
Mọ̀mí láìtọ̀ ẹ̀kalẹ̀.
Ẹ̀kalẹ̀.
Ṣẹ́rí kò sí kan tẹ́ni bọ̀dí fẹ́ sọ fún mi. Mo mọ̀ èèyàn tó blọ́ọ̀kì mi. So nígbà tí mo wà lórí platform yìí, àmẹ́ta la wà ń bẹ̀. No, àmẹ́rin.
How long ago was this?
Maybe it's like I don't even know that they've blocked me already. So I thought take down off the live. You understand? So someone share me the live and I see it, I say it's take down platform. Then I click it, I just see that I cannot go inside there. I said it's like they blocked me there. And I remember when I was there, we are 4. Me, K-Crown, Engineer, and the Punisher. No, we are 5, and Natural. So I remember that the last thing that I said is that I was asking Engineer, why are you challenging Natural? That she changed her. I mean, she has to answer a question. If she don't want to answer, you just leave her. So the next thing that I see that the light just go off. So if you do something, just stand on it that you do it. It's not that you have to be denying. I don't do it. That's why I said you are a pussy. It's only a pussy that would deny something. If I did something, I will stand on it that I do it.
Hold on. Ijebu, 1 minute, please. Let me
come Belgium now. Give me time where you go to Belgium. I'm a share video ni. Go share no be mouth.
I wanted to say this. You know why you have this thing, which is understandable. You have that kind of I only use the word telepathic. You base your judgment on because of what has been happening between you guys, right? That's why you're very suspicious and confused.
I have no problem with this guy. I have no problem with this guy. No, I have problem with it. I don't have any problem with him.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that he was cursing a woman. He was cursing a lady. Yeah. Then I was on the comment section. I was just listening. When Engineer sent the request and come up, and Engineer was like asking the lady the same question. Then I sent a request that okay, Engineer is there. Then I sent a request. I asked Engineer that Engineer, why are you disturbing this lady? Leave her.
Okay.
If she don't want to talk, leave her. Then the next thing that I see, I just see that the light go off. So you are there, and Engineer was there, and Natural is there, and now the K-Crown, the owner of the platform, said he was not the one that blocked me. So who blocked me then? And you are moderator there. Engineer was not there. Come on, man.
I blocked you. It's me that blocked you.
That's your belief. No, leave it. I know he was the one. I know he's the one that blocked me. I have no. My own is that don't man up. Just man up. Stand on it.
Mr. Jebu, let me correct you. Right? Honestly, this is my job.
Mami, Emma
please.
Sarishi, please. I beg you, sir. I beg you. I respect you a lot, Sarishi. I swear. I respect you a lot.
Yeah.
You know, this guy, they are doing this thing too much. You see, just now, when I come up, Aduke was commenting on the comment section that okay, so blocking campaign, and this guy was laughing there. This guy, and you say you are not the one that blocked me. Why are you laughing then?
Okay.
Why are you laughing then? That's why I asked him. That's why I asked him to man up. Just man up. Stand on it. Stand on it. And you are
Please,
let
me go.
don't be a kid. Don't be a child. You are laughing for nothing. Okay, you dey come out here, but I'm not saying you dey come out here. Just give me time. And you dey crazy.
Ijebu, sorry, one in London, no.
If na London he dey, na person wey no reach the age.
No, I want to find out. No, you don't get the humor. You don't get the humor. You don't get the humor. One London to pay our flowers later. No, I have to pay the ash now. I don't want it to be getting
the guy dey behave like baby now.
Please let it go. Honestly, jokes apart.
When the justice system, they don't move on. You carry am for head like say this. Don't kill yourself, man. If person talk like this, you go dey vex. Person talk like this, you go dey vex. No, Sarishi, you know what got me angry is that when you come up, you are like, where is that stupid girl? Come up, come and tell me what happened. Come and tell me. I don't want to come up because of that. You know, if I come up because of that, you'll be like I'm defending. But I just wait. When engineer come up, that's the reason why I come up. I challenge engineer myself. Because I know engineer is my person. I know engineer is my person. I didn't challenge you because if I come up, I challenge him. You'll be like, oh, you are ganging up against me. No, that's why I just wait. When engineer come up, I just go and challenge engineer myself.
Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Let's start the Friday night.
Mami, ẹ wá jà àmàlà ń bẹ́jọ́ mami, àmàlà gbó, abẹ́ṣe àmàlà jẹ́, abẹ́ṣe àmàlà jẹ́, nígbà yẹn máa bọ̀, ẹ wá jà àmàlà. Sáyíṣì, ẹ máa bọ̀, ẹ wá ẹ ti gbé, ẹ máa lọ sí club Sáyíṣì.
Mọ́mí láì tán, ká má lọ dé Belgium.
Ó máa bí ìṣòro náà mí ìsìnkọ́ṣe lálejò.
Sáyíṣì, ẹ máa sọ fún mi nǹkan tẹ fẹ́, mi fẹ́ sọ lóyìnbó, ẹ máa sọ fún mi nǹkan tẹ fẹ́ ni ẹ máa wọ ní ọjọ́.
Mọ́mí láì tán, kí má lọ dé Belgium jàmàlà tán kí wá gbé tèkéwé kí jẹ́kun má lọ fún mi lọ́la.
Má jẹ́ sí bí má gbé sí. Sáyíṣì mo ẹwà ọ Sáyíṣì Ọlọ́run ẹwà ọ àmà ṣe sọmà wà Ọlọ́run ẹwà jẹ àmàlà dé sọmà Ọlọ́run ó máa ń make sense gan Ọlọ́run ó máa ń make sense gan.
You know, I actually worked in Antwerp for about 2 years. In Moxel.
Moxel, it's not far from me.
Yeah.
Those are the Jewish side.
Yes, long time ago.
Jewish side. On Jewish loans.
Yeah, I was about 17, 18 years ago, yes. I was shuttling from Moxel to London. Belati my own Surinamese.
Ọlọ́run Sáyíṣì, ó yẹ kí block yín ní everywhere. Dábẹ́ mọ ní tẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ, ó yẹ kó block yín everywhere lọ́lọ́. Sáyíṣì tilẹ̀ yín náà ti jà ẹ́ fẹ́jọ́ mi lọ. Mo tún á lè fún yín. Ibi tẹ́tẹ́ ọ̀gá sọ ẹ̀ lásán. Á lè fún yín.
They go see shege, one ring win. Kẹjẹ kó olúkálukú sọ̀rọ̀ fílì. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti fẹ́ wá mú tó bá ti fẹ́ wá bá everything jẹ́. Wọ́n máa sọ pé kíní kan pẹ́pẹ́ sí o, kíní kan o, everybody gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́, bẹ́lẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu ẹ̀ náà ń ṣọ́, bẹ́lẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu ẹ̀ náà ń ṣọ́. Èèyàn wá lè give submission as in a way tó jẹ́ pé ó máa tẹ́ ẹ lọ́rùn pé ókè ò pé bàbá báyìí ló yẹ kẹ́ ṣe o, kíní kan wọ́n ti gbé nǹkan gbẹ̀yìn yín o, wọ́n ti ń gbé nǹkan bọ̀ o. Ṣé wọn wá ti gbé nǹkan gbẹ̀yìn bàbá yẹn jìnnà báyẹn sìn? Ọlọ́run tó fẹ́ fi Wùnmí ṣẹ̀sín òun ló jẹ́ kí Wùnmí wá jábọ́ náà. Torí Wùnmí pa everybody ti mú everybody ti lọ. Àwọn èèyàn ò sí mọ́. Irọ́ ló dẹ̀ pa. Irọ́ ló pa náà. Ṣòro pé àmà watch. Àwọn tí ò sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ gan. Àwọn sì ń watch wọ́n ń wù ẹ́ pé ibo ló fẹ́ gbé gbàsẹ́ tó máa pa Mohbad tó máa go sọ́fì. Mi ìmọ̀ bí tó fẹ́ kó gbà. Kí lẹ sọ màmí?
Ẹ má wọrí láti ti stand well. Ẹ má sọ kankan pa wọ́n.
Ẹ wò ókè mo ti gbọ́. Ọlọ́run ti gba gbogbo ògo náà ni. Káyìn pápọ̀ yíyẹni. Láti ò lè máa sọ̀rọ̀ gidi lẹ́nu kí n sọ pé ókè pé láti ò ń ṣèyàn. Yes. Torí pé kí ni ebi èmi ṣe wà yìí, èmi ò rẹ́dì àti wá gba trọ́fì nínú òkú ọmọ ọlọ́mọ. Ẹ̀yin ò rẹ́dì àti wá gba trọ́fì nínú òkú ọmọ ọlọ́mọ. But pé báwo ni irú nǹkan báyìí ṣe máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà ní ìlú tó lọ́ba tó níjòyè tí nǹkan tó mú tó hàn gédégbé pé inú ilé ni Mohbad kú sí. Kí ló pa nínú ilé? Olúkálukú bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ different stories. Ẹ̀yin kan ẹ̀jẹ̀ wo pé ókè o kí bàbá má súnmọ́ bàbá o má ṣe kíní kan ókè a ní àsúnmọ́ bàbá torí àwa gan àtìlẹ̀ rẹ̀ dà súnmọ́ bàbá pé ókè ká tilẹ̀ lẹ́yìn voice wa ká lẹ́yìn tẹ̀ síta still náà kí lẹ̀ ń ṣe ẹ jẹ́ kí olúkálukú ṣe tiẹ̀ wọ́n ní kàkà kíkìní ó ṣàkàpọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́
olúkálùkù aṣọ dẹ̀ lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ olúkálùkù máa ṣe títí ẹ̀ kó máa sọ bó bá ṣe lè sọ dàn pé ká máa condemn kẹ́ máa castigate please let there be peace kẹ́ jẹ́ kí gbogbo kíní rọ̀bọ̀ríbí kó lọ kí ẹ ká máa hámà lórí apààyàn ká máa hámà ká máa la hámà lé wọn lórí ká máa lago mọ́ wọn lé wọn lórí that is it olórí burúkú ọmọ àlè játijàti yẹn ṣé ó yẹ kó lẹ́nu ọ̀rọ̀ ni ṣé ó yẹ kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ ni ṣé ó yẹ kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ ni àtìlẹ̀ wá tún wọn kò sí anywhere tó ti dárúkọ Wùnmí mọ́ nígbà tó dé stage kan òun ni olórí burúkú ẹ̀ ṣe rò pé òun ti jẹ lọ pé ókè kóun ṣe kinní imagine kí wọ́n á ṣe rọ̀bọ̀ríbí Wùnmí kò ní dá fún ẹ.
Nǹkan táwọn tó súnmọ́ bàbá fẹ́ nìyẹn kó má dárúkọ ẹ̀ mọ́ nǹkan tó dìdí lé wá nìyẹn ìgbà tó ti rí pé everybody ti dákẹ́ ṣẹ́rí pé àwọn náà wọ́n dákẹ́ ni wọ́n silent irú ọ̀rọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ léni tí Wùnmí jáde tó ń sọ dáadáa ṣé tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n rí lì nífẹ̀ẹ́ bàbá yẹn ṣé kò ẹ̀kọ́ jáde kọ́ tẹ̀ sí Wùnmí lójú nǹkan tó fẹ́ nìyẹn náà wọ́n àṣìgbé mu wọn ní kílẹ̀ expect.
náà àwọn èèyàn jáde léni gan gidi wọ́n jáde àwọn èèyàn jáde mo rí àwọn nǹkan tó jáde àwọn èèyàn jáde. So kọ́lọ̀ fún wa ṣe o.
She's actually saying before BJ.
Ọlọ́run máa gbà ṣe.
But thank God, thank God. Let's remain focused.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, ẹ jẹ́ focus o torí kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ibi òwò èèyàn ò free àti lọ sí àwọn ibi tó ń lọ káàkiri. Torí pé kí ni ọmọ kékeré kìíní kan olórí burúkú ọmọ àlè tó pààyàn ó wá rò pé òun ti jẹ lọ ó rò pé kóun kò wá sọ̀rọ̀ kó wá expect spirit Mohbad ló ti pa pé ìwọ ṣàjáde plan tó ń plan fún bàbá yìí tó ń plan against bàbá yìí yẹn wá sọ síta nǹkan exactly nǹkan tí olórí burúkú ọmọ àlè yìí àti bàbá bébì tán fẹ́ ṣe òun ló wá sọ́ǹtà tó rò pé everybody ti lọ ni ó rò pé àwọn èèyàn ti lọ pé wọn ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́.
Ó ti háì
bàbá yẹn lẹ̀ wọ́n máa dá bàbá yẹn dání. Kí lẹ tún sọ breaking the news.
Mo ní Wùnmí ti mú blue ó ti háì ó kàn já lọ.
Ó tọ́ ni àkókò mọ̀kàn tẹ̀ ẹ̀ break ẹ má bínú pé mo ta sí yín o.
I'm breaking the news that BJ is back.
I'm telling you, BJ ẹja ńlá, you are welcome back o BJ, we love you. Àwọn tí ò bá love yín àwọn ọlọ́kọ̀ ẹ̀gbin, àwọn ẹni bí àwọn ni ò love yín nínú jọ́. Bí àwọn ni ò love yín nínú jọ́. ẹ máa jà ní àjàyè lórúkọ Jésù àjàṣẹ́gun lẹ máa jà lágbára Ọlọ́run àwọn ẹni kà àwọn apààyàn àwọn ni ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ BJ àwọn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti gbàbọ̀dè àwọn ni wọ́n nífẹ̀ẹ́ BJ torí pé tí BJ bá sọ̀rọ̀ ara máa ń ni àwọn ọ̀tá yẹn ni ara máa ń ni wọ́n ni wọ́n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà máa sunkún ní tẹ́mí platform wọ́n máa sunkún ní tẹ́mí platform ni torí pé kí ni ó wọ́n expose wọn. BJ expose a lot of things nínú justice yìí nǹkan tí ò hàn sí àwọn èèyàn BJ expose wọn ó dé ń go viral àwọn kan wá ń sọ pé everybody máa kó gbá wọlé ṣọ̀rọ̀ èèyàn ni kán máa ṣe justice ni ṣọ̀rọ̀ èèyàn kán máa ṣe justice ni ẹ ti gbàgbé pé voice àwọn èèyàn yẹn òun ló sì gbé justice yẹn ró títí wá di òní ẹ jẹ́ wá fẹ́ silence everybody pé okay o pé everybody máa lọlé no now. This is not done that way. Tẹ́ bá wò pé kínní àjọ wá nínú lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà èmi àti yín a lè má jọ green now ẹ lè má gbà tèmi mo lè má gbà tiyín but at least pé àjọ ń lend voice wa yẹn àjọ ń lend voice wa fún everybody fún lórí social media ẹ jẹ́ kó kálukú ṣe tiẹ̀ now kẹ́rìwẹ̀ kó ní peace kẹ́rìbọ̀dì ń fèsì common enemy which is Wùnmí àti gbogbo àwọn tó pa Mohbad. Àwọn tó pa Mohbad àwọn face so ẹ jẹ́ ká face wọn kẹjẹ kí a lè lọ àfàbọ̀ fàdìyẹ ẹ jẹ́ ká rí kẹjú ẹ lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan tẹ́ máa fi mọ̀ pé abiyamọ tòótọ́ ó sì wà nìyẹn. Abiyamọ tòótọ́ ni ẹ́ BJ. God bless you ma. God bless your soul wherever you are. Torí pé abiyamọ òun ló ń ṣerú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ìtara abiyamọ ló ṣe BJ náà pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ nílùú tó lọ́ba tó níjòyè. Ó pààyàn lọ́mọ tó wá rọ̀gbọ̀ on his face. Pé kó fòkó nìṣó. Ta ló gúnyán fún ẹ Wùnmí tó nítọ̀bẹ̀ òṣòro? Ta ló tẹ̀bà fún ẹ tó nítọ̀bẹ̀ òṣòro Wùnmí? Tó lórí láyà tó pààyàn lọ́mọ tó tún ní ẹ́fọ́ǹtì tó sọ pé ó máa padà wá bẹ ọmọ inú ẹ̀. Wùnmí báyé ṣe ń jáyé bí ìgbà ṣe ń jẹ́ ìgbà. Wùnmí ó máa tàràkà tó máa fi jáde láyé ni. Ó máa ṣẹ̀sí jáde láyé ni pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ ibi tó ṣe. Ó pààyàn lọ́mọ tán ó tún fẹ́ fi ọmọ tí ò ń ṣọmọ ẹ̀ ó tún fẹ́ fi kó ogún ẹ̀ ó fẹ́ fi kó lógún lọ ó tún wá sọ pé kíní. Ẹ wo ìyà tó ti jẹ bàbá yẹn náà. Ìyà tó ti jẹ bàbá yẹn ní ọwọ́ Wùnmí kò ṣe kékeré. Kí Wùnmí tún ní ẹ́fọ́ǹtì yẹn kó tún jáde kó tún wá sọ ránẹ̀ kẹ́ mọ ikọ̀ tó ti mú tó ti ṣe lábẹ́lẹ̀. Kí Wùnmí máa sọ pé kí George máa sọ fún bàbá pé kí bàbá lọ máa bẹ Wùnmí. Kò ní dá fún ẹ magistrate, kò ní dá fún Wùnmí, kò ní dá fún yín. Ikú máa já ọmọ gbà lọ́wọ́ yín tẹ́ bá máa gbé ọmọ àlè fún bàbá yẹn. Tẹ́ bá máa gbé ọmọ àlè wọlé alọ́ba kò ní dá fún yín, kò ní dá fún ìran yín. Ẹ máa fojú sunkún ọmọ ni ẹ máa fara gbàwẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin olórí ẹ wá mú ẹ wá ṣòṣì ẹ ń ṣorí burúkú. Ẹ cover up ẹ ń ṣorí burúkú lórí òkú ọmọ lọ́mọ. Ẹ ti pààyàn lọ́mọ tán ẹ jẹ́ káṣírí yín tú. Àṣírí rẹ̀ níta gbangba. Àṣírí rẹ̀ níta gbangba. Wọ́n ní Mohbad fi bo Wùnmí láṣìírí ni. Pé ó mọ̀ pé òun kọ́ ló lọ́mọ. Ṣé wọn ò sọ fún wa ni? Ókè àwọn fẹ́ gbé lọ sí court of law pé kọ́fò tẹ̀tẹ̀ ẹ̀yin wá mú ẹ wá fẹ́ manipulate ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti wá mú wọ́n ti wá jáde wọ́n á rọ̀gbẹ̀ on our face. Who is Liam? Ṣé o fẹ́ kí Liam dàgbà ló ní kí ẹni tó pa lọ́mọ ó tún á dọ̀bálẹ̀ kó wá máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ Liam kó lọ sí train station kó lọ máa mú kó lọ máa sọ pé kíní. Ṣé bí pé of recent ni mo sọ pé nǹkan tí Wùnmí bá ṣe fún bàbá yìí ni nígbà táwọn kan sọ pé tó bá ti jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kí bàbá.
Ẹ ti mú tù.
Wọ́n sọ pé sorry ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú. Tó sọ pé kí bàbá kó lọ sí train station kó lọ máa mú kó lọ máa sọ pé kìnnìkan kó lọ máa bẹ Wùnmí kiri. Ọ̀fíìsẹ̀tì mo ń wò pé àwọn tó sọ pé kí bàbá máa jáde pé kí bàbá máa mú kó máa pé kò nídìí pé kó ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé kò nídìí pé tí tó bá ti jẹ́ pé ìgbà tí kinní barrister Ògúngbè jáde tó sọ pé pé tí wọ́n bá ti gbà pé kí bàbá ṣe kinní independent DNA wọn pé bàbá máa withdraw wọn á wò gbà tí bàbá bá dẹ̀ withdraw pé ó dẹ̀ máa mú pé nǹkan tí àwọn pípù yìí dẹ̀ máa ṣe pé wọ́n dẹ̀ lè sọ pé pé Wùnmí fẹ́ go ahead wọ́n dẹ̀ máa gbé positive result wọ́n kàn gbé olúwọlé result wọ́n kàn gbé lé bàbá yẹn lọ́wọ́ tó wá dẹ̀ ti publicize ẹ̀ the next thing náà máa sọ pé ókè ò pé wọ́n fẹ́ sanction bàbá pé kí bàbá lọ máa mú kó lọ máa sọ pé kinní kó lọ máa debunk ara wọn pé kó máa debunk ara wọn pé àkòrí bẹ́ẹ̀ o àwọn ọmọ o má bínú o ìyàwó mi má bínú ọmọ mi mọ̀ pé ọmọ mi o mi wà kò dẹ́ ṣọmọ ọmọ. Wọ́n fẹ́ fi ọwọ́ òfin yẹn ní wọ́n fẹ́ fi mú bàbá òun confessional kìíní yẹn òun náà ni Wùnmí wá mu ló wá mẹ́kì lẹ́yìn ní ìjẹta yìí tó fi fò bọ́ta èṣù àti spirit Mohbad òun ló tì bọ́ta tó fi ṣiṣẹ́ torí ṣiṣẹ́ ló bá Wùnmí a dẹ̀ ń sọ fún wọn ṣiṣẹ́ tó máa bá Wùnmí tó máa bá gbogbo àwọn tó wà nílé yẹn tí àṣírí wọn máa fi tú tó máa fi ja àjàtúká tí àṣírí wọn máa fi tú bọ́ ṣe pa Mohbad ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn tó ẹ̀yin tá ẹ sọ pé bàbá máa mú ó máa withdraw ní tó bá gbà pé kó ṣe kinní ẹ̀rọ dáadáa o tí bàbá bá withdraw àwọn Wùnmí wọn máa gbólúwọlé tí wọn bọ́ta tó bá dẹ̀ gbólúwọlé tí wọn bọ́ta ẹ mọ orí burúkú tó lè ṣe náà ẹ mọ orí burúkú tó lè ṣe orí burúkú ni wọ́n olórí burúkú ni wọ́n ayé wọn ti bàjẹ́ gbogbo ìjà tí bàbá bébì ń jà ìjà pé káṣírí tòun má bàa tú ni role tó play ní ikú Mohbad lágbára gan-an ẹ̀sìn ẹ̀ ló dẹ̀ wá ń tà yìí ẹ̀sìn ẹ̀ wá ń tà bàbá bébì ẹ̀sìn ẹ̀ wá ń tà everybody mọ àṣírí ẹ̀ ò bò mọ́ ẹ ti pọ́ ọmọ lọ́mọ tán gbogbo ìjà tí bàbá bébì ń jà kìtìkìtìkìtì ìjà pé kò má tẹ́ ni ó dẹ̀ ti tẹ́ kó yá máa dùn pé kó má kú ni kò dẹ̀ sígbà tí Mohbad ò ní wá mú ẹ lọ kó tún gbé Mohbad gbìn wọ́n máa gbé ìwà àti Wùnmí gbìn ìwọ bàbá Liam wọ́n máa gbé ìwà àti Wùnmí wọ́n máa gbé yín gbìn torí pé ẹ ti pa ọmọ lọ́mọ ìkànnì yìí náà ẹ pa ọmọ lọ́mọ tó ẹ wá tún ní kí bàbá ẹ kó nìṣó ẹ tẹ́ káṣírí yín tú ṣebí ẹ̀yin lẹ máa ń pààyàn tẹ́ máa dúró tì ẹ ṣe sọ pé ẹ ti pa kẹ wá dúró tì í kẹ jẹ́ ká rí CCTV kẹ jẹ́ ká rí fún forensic ṣe kẹ jẹ́ ká rí àṣírí yín náà sódà ká mọ̀ tábà tí wàá rí àṣírí yín ká wá máa wo bí òfin òṣèlú imú tí òfin ní ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀yin wèrè dédé ẹ wá ṣe bí pé ẹ ti jẹ lọ Wùnmí ò jẹ lọ o tó bá máa jẹ lọ báyìí ó jẹ́ wọnú sàréè ní tó bá máa jẹ lọ Wùnmí ìwọ ọmọ àlè játijàti ọmọ òṣì ọmọ ìrankíran ó rò pé ṣe pé àwọn true justice wọ́n ti ń jẹ́ bára wọn jà wọ́n ti ń bára wọn jà tó wọn mú wọn lè sọ̀rọ̀ nípa justice wọn wọ́n tàn èṣù tó fẹ́ tì ẹ́ yẹn òun ló tì ẹ́ pa gbàgbé everybody ti gbé gbogbo differences wọ́n ti gbé sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan olórí burúkú ni báyìí sí ìwọ lókù ká máa lago mọ́ ẹ lórí olórí burúkú ọmọ àlè játijàti ó tí mọ̀ kankan ó tí mọ̀ mẹ̀mẹ̀ bíjẹ ti dé ó ti dé torótoró ti dé sí lọ́rùn kò sí kan tí ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú tẹ́ lè ṣe ẹ kàn máa pa ìwọ ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú tẹ́ lè ṣe.
Mọ̀mílérí ẹ wo now 3 major events tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú J4M BJ dẹ̀ ló ṣe in favour of baba o first secret DNA tí Wùnmí lọ ṣe BJ ló tó àṣírí ẹ̀ second pé ìyá Mohbad nǹkan tó ń ṣe tó fi ń support Wùnmí kì í ṣe ó wà under duress ni secret conversation tí ìyá Mohbad ṣe pẹ̀lú woman yẹn tí ìyá Mohbad fi ṣépè fún Wùnmí pé ọmọ ẹ ò irú ìyá ẹ ló máa fẹ́ BJ ló gbé jáde.
breaking the news ẹ má bínú ṣé mo pé mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn rí ngbà kan tó yẹ pé wọ́n sọ pé anti justice ni mí pé mò ń cover fún ìyá Mohbad ni.
ọmọ bóyá lọ ní jàre.
mo ní ìyá Mohbad pé ó wà under duress ó dẹ̀ wà under bondage wọn kò sí nǹkan tí ìyá Mohbad ò lè ṣe jack nǹkan tó dẹ̀ try àti ṣe fún bàbá yẹn nìyẹn kó kápá bàbá yẹn with every means pé kó capture bàbá yẹn pé kí tó bá lè rí kankan tó lè fi ṣe bí òfin pé òun náà máa go down so that kí bàbá yẹn lè dákẹ́ bó ṣe sọ fún ìyá Mohbad pé ó máa go down yẹn tó bá sọ̀rọ̀.
Then sister thirdly the fake test centers PG náà ló ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn now èèyàn tó ṣiṣẹ́ gbàǹjà kẹrẹbẹ ibi tí rí
ẹ má máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ mọ́ àwọn adráàgì yín o BJ ló ṣe fake center báwo ló ń ṣe ẹjọ́ ẹ ṣàlàyé fún mi o torí mo ṣẹ̀gbọ́ yẹn ni o.
post Tóyìn ó ti jáde kí immunizer tó jáde information rẹ ti dọ́wọ́ ọwọ́ BJ fake test centers ẹ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì tó mọ̀ and that's the fact. Now ẹ wo iṣẹ́ rìbìrìbì rabaraba mẹ́ta gbìngbìngbìn tó jẹ́ pé dọ̀ọ̀la. Mr. Tóyìn pé wọ́n ti update kìíní yẹn before kó tún di pé immunizer wá jáde wá sọ. Yes. So why tí wọ́n ṣe ń hide ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gan? Tó ṣe fẹ́ sọ síta. So Mr. Tóyìn ò put update yẹn síta. Wọn ò ní wá sọ publicly.
It is well.
Èmi àwa gbẹ̀yìn wọlé.
It is well.
Ó tó tún yà yín lẹ́nu ni. Nǹkan tí mọ̀mọ́ ti lè sọ pé òun mọ̀ pé Sanchitu pé kò ṣiṣẹ́ kankan o tó sọ secretly ṣùgbọ́n tó ń sọ lójú ẹ̀ ló wá sọ síta ṣé ó bọ́ síta wá sọ pé Sanchitu ò sọ̀rọ̀ pé kò ṣe nǹkan kan nínú iṣẹ́ Mohbad pé ṣe ló ń gbé ju fáìlì wá sí abẹ́ tébù ṣèbí ṣe ló sọ secretly tó táṣìírí ẹ̀ fi tú ṣó wá sọ sí ṣé ó ń yà yín lẹ́nu ni ṣé ó ń yà yín lẹ́nu ni.
Ẹ wò ẹ máa sinmi ẹ má jẹ́ ká wulẹ̀ máa fa ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn sẹ́yìn.
Mo kàn sọ pé ní reason ta fi gbúdọ̀ appreciate woman.
Wọ́n kàn fi ọ̀pá kọ̀lọ̀kọ̀lọ̀ pé ijó ni.
Ẹ̀rí kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lénìí. Sista ẹ̀rí kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lénìí. Tẹ́ bá wo gbogbo platform àwọn generals. Ẹ̀rí bá gbogbo àwọn èèyàn ṣe tú jáde. Everybody were motivated. So we need more of this in the system. Kí Wùmí máa ìjọ òun ẹ gbọ́ pé Kàrímọ́ sunkún last Kàrímọ́ fẹ́ sunkún palẹ́ ni tó ṣe ọyàn jẹ̀bẹ̀lẹ̀ sójú orí TikTok. You know? Ìgbà tí.
Kí ló dé ẹyin ẹgbẹ́ mọ́dútọ̀ mélòó ló wà níbẹ̀ tẹ́ ìgbìyàn sókè.
Wọ́n mi rí ó dẹ̀ máa ń ṣẹ́ẹ̀kì rẹ̀ má bínú mà.
Ó sùn lọ ni ó ti jẹun ó ti sùn.
Mama, ẹ carry go. Mommy lady, ẹ carry go. I just want us to continue to consolidate.
Kí ló pa Kàrímọ́ lẹ́kún? 10 minutes o. Kí ló pa Kàrímọ́ lẹ́kún?
Bíjì ló pa lẹ́kún.
Ẹ ṣe pẹ̀lú question yẹn.
Bíjì ló pa lẹ́kún.
Kí ni Bíjì ṣe pa lẹ́kún?
Àtẹ̀bá ni bó ṣe ń ké.
Iye padà wá ní. Ẹ mọ bí olórí burúkú yẹn ṣe dráàgì Kàrímọ́ bó ṣe dráàgì Bíjì tó ni.
Ẹ mọ̀ Kàrímọ́ fẹ́ rò pé òun fẹ́ ẹmọ kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ó fẹ́ gba ẹmọ bó ṣe fẹ́ control alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ yìí the same thing ló ń gbé bọ̀ the moment torí Bíjì báyìí ó rí pé kíní yẹn máa go down and if truly Kàrímọ́ want to support justice for Mohbad kí ló ń sunkún fún tẹ̀sí ibi tá à ń sọ nìyẹn kí ló ń sunkún fún that is the question we should ask each other kí ló ń ké fún so ó tún fẹ́ heart ni ó tún fẹ́ distract ni. Because the pattern the same Kàrímọ́ ló ní Wùmí gbé ọmọ sá lọ gbogbo rẹ́kọ̀dì yẹn ṣì wà nílẹ̀ torí mo kàn ṣe ń wò ni the same Kàrímọ́ ló ní Wùmí gbé ọmọ sá lọ fún father in law ẹ àti ìyá ọkọ ẹ Kàrímọ́ ló sọ ẹjọ kí ló wá ń ké fún ẹ gbàgbé ẹ má máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ níbi tá a bá ti ń make submission ẹjọ. Wọ́n fẹ́ wà relevant ni ọ̀gá èdè ti dé. Okay.
Sister Moschino, ṣé ìgbàgbé question kan tẹ béèrè mi mọ̀ bóyá àná ni àbí ìjẹta.
Kí ni question náà mi rántí?
Tẹ béèrè pé kí ni consequences.
Ẹ jẹ́ má bínú the same Kàrímọ́ tí Ayọ̀délé fọ́ọ̀mù ìwá tó ń pọ̀n àbẹ̀wò. Ẹ wò á tó yé yín.
Tẹ béèrè pé
mo gbọ́ bàbá sí o.
Kí ni consequences fake test center Wùmí àti welfare? I've been asking the question for almost 48 hours before you ask the question. And those are the places where Baba needs to use or you can feel OMOWUMMI alone. Because she must be punished for that misdemeanor. Can't serve any restraining order from getting out of the country.
Ìbò ti fẹ́ sá lọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ àwọn ṣùgbọ́n àwọn critical thinkers tán ní ká máa sign petition tí gbogbo wọn fowó ń sign ẹ̀ ń gbà ẹ̀ ní òjò kí not fi deny ẹ̀ ń gbà ẹ̀ which she would have gone. Another one game.
She was in effect. She was effective.
No, I'm not very sure. I'm not very. Now I want to find quite that. Hello, very sure. Well, don't the critical thinker don't be too big on car. Call over. I should come here now to come now in second thought.
I want to back trophy now, my shit.
Come on, you know that's in second thought. We just in second thought.
Yeah, anyway, let's just put the past behind us. You know, unity of purpose. Let's be focused. Like General Ranger said, let's continue to be focused and consolidate on our new achievements today. Àwọn káàpù mi wo èyí tó ti ń ya wèrè inú èyí tó ń sọkún èyí tó ń jíròrò. You know.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé jíjáde bíje yẹn ó lágbára lára wọn. Ó bá wọn lójijì.
Hello.
Wọn ò expect you're welcome. Ìyá Ọ̀yọ́ ní sẹ́. Ìyá Ọ̀yọ́ ní sẹ́. Ìyá Ọ̀yọ́ ní o. Wọ́n tà lórí o.
Wálé àtúnyé tó dé Kasimu ó pọ̀ yẹn.
God bless you.
Mọ́mí Mọ̀sílò.
General Yoyo, God bless you.
Pàṣẹ alára ni yẹ̀yẹ̀yẹ̀. Breaking news.
General Yoyo.
Àwa wà ní ẹja gbọ̀ngàn tí Vengeance fẹ́ sọ.
Because I saw when you go mute. God bless you. Thank you so much, General Moschino. General DJ Sonu, General Fola, Director Breaking News, General Toyi Peperepe, Gladi Tomomi Leolua, Gladi General Yayo.
Wọ́n ti di general bí o tilẹ̀ ṣe general di justice for Mohbad.
General Tuwale Ije.
General debunking.
General debunking. Ayé àwọn ṣe gbọ́. General debunking.
General wotowoto. General 2 seconds.
General debunking. Mi gbọ́ wẹ́rì. Wọ́n sọ àti kó tó bá gbọ́ general debunking lélẹ̀. Níbo la tún já sí báyìí?
Put them to their place.
Ẹ̀yin fans mẹ́rin àgbà mí kẹ́.
Their place ni mí o.
Ẹ̀yin fans mẹ́rin àgbà mí. Kò bá yé mi bọ́ báyìí o. General put them to their place. Àmọ̀ ṣe kọ́. Osheka, it is well. July 70. Thank you so much for all you do for justice. I really appreciate you. I just want to say a beautiful thank you to everybody that has stood firm for so many months now, especially through the turbulent time. It was not that easy. It was not an easy battle. But you people have stood firm during that turbulent time and you fought through the thick and thin to get to where we are today. God bless each and every one of you. For everybody to make sacrifices. To make sacrifices in one way or the other. Whatever that has happened. And still, due to divination, you are still standing for this cause. God will repay you abundantly. And if you have lost anything, the Lord will return those things in multiple fold in the mighty name of Jesus. I really appreciate every one of you. I really appreciate every one of you. And for General BJ that has come back today. Only to back paying at Janaku, Lanipe, Kina ni, Eritagumulefi, Kakapa, and to peg at Janakuni, only pay at Janaku Kotamuri Confiri, Tabari ring, Kalari ring, Otoniton, Lauto Ton, BJ Gaganise. She has become a game changer again.
Thank you, Daddy. God bless you.
She has really become another game changer. So I want to say big thank you to her. Just like I said, when I came out a few hours ago, I didn't intend to come out. It was that I got that inspiration from BJ coming out to see all those things she said. And that was what angered my spirit. That was what reawakened my spirit. There's no way, we could not stand by in the name of whatever, and allow this cup of shame to be poured on Emperor Joseph Aloba. That no, hallelujah, so everyone buya onita, everyone ti ready ati ja. Igba Oluwa fe ja. It was BJ that did that magic, and God will bless her for me. God will bless her from all the gladiators and generals. I will say very big thanks to everybody too that has come out due to that turnaround that General BJ caused today, to stand firm again, to defend the castle of the justice for Mohbad. God bless everyone. And I want us to continue to strive in that positive tide. Don't let us think about whatever negative thing anymore. Let us stay positive and focus. If they say some people want to start shaking hands, don't think about that way. Just focus positively. The blind can see, even the deaf can hear. The dumb can speak that BJ is a force. You don't need to loud it. So don't preempt people that will say no, am I going to don't expect anybody to criticize BJ or to come to throw shade at when it is done, we will know that it is done. And then we will understand those people that are actually the true anti-justice. But for now, our coming back to justice for Mohbad is well welcome by all and sundry. Everybody welcome it. It is so obvious that she has become another game changer. Everybody is happy to have her back. Àfẹn tó bá sọ pé ó ní trophy kan tó fẹ́ wá gbà tó ń pé BJ ló wá fẹ́ wá jàgbà lọ́wọ́ olókùn òun ló máa bínú. Everybody from the inner carcass to the outer carcass, everybody has accepted a return because we could all see, we could all feel the effects. So let us continue to stay focused, be positive. Don't talk about anybody that may have any issues with our coming. Let us just continue to be focused. Let us continue to derive that energy from the positivity BJ has brought back to justice for Mohbad. She said something. She said, I am not coming to justice to come and usurp anybody's authority. I'm not coming to justice to come and contest with anybody. I am coming as a result of divine message. And that is it. And that is her motive. That is her inspiration. That is her driving force. So she has not come back to contend with anybody. So I don't think anybody should be what? I don't think anybody should be insecure. I don't think anybody should be threatened by BJ coming back. The only people that should be threatened, they are Team Wumi and the real Team Anti-Justice. Every other justice seeker, all are sundry. Nǹkan tó lè mú láti, tó lè mú Mr. Láti gan, tí wọ́n lò gan, ó faraya wípé kí Láti ń gbọ́. So who else la sọ pé BJ coming back is pé kìnìkan. So kí gbogbo wa papọ̀. God bless you, General Toyin Pepe, General Moschino. She said something ní pé ǹjẹ́ fún ẹ̀mí pé everybody ti di ọmọ ìyá òun. Pé tẹ bá bú òun gan, pé ìta lòun àti lọ gba yín tó àti lọ bá yín jà. Pé bọ̀ ló ǹjẹ́ fún ẹ̀mí, ó lóun ní bẹ́ anybody jà mọ́. General Moschino ló sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́yẹn. If General Moschino could speak like that, ní òní yìí, that was enough motivation for me. That people are ready to let go of the past. Omi tuntun ti rú, ẹja tuntun dẹ̀ ti wọnú ẹ̀. We are standing together against common enemy, and we will continue to stand together, irrespective of anybody, anything. God is with us, and God will not fail us. So Emma will say, we are not going to do, don't worry, don't talk about those ones. Tí abade àsìkò ibi tí wọ́n ti ṣu fún ọmọ àlà. Ọlọ́run máa fojú àwọn àṣírí hàn. BJ is not coming back to collect trophy from anybody. He's not coming back to threaten the presence of anybody. He's not coming back to take control of Baba. He's not coming back to do anything. Nobody should be threatened by our coming back. And I don't believe anybody is threatened by General BJ's coming back. Everybody is happy across board, according to what I can see. We have forgiven each other. We have forgotten the past. We have forgotten the past. We have forgiven each other for the past. And we are moving on in the light of victory. For the sake of posterity, even if not because of Baba Mohbad, but for the sake of posterity, we are moving on. So God bless General BJ. God bless everybody, all the gladiators and generals. God bless you in totality. Either in a circus new, either outer circus new, either Nigeria guy new, either UK guy new, either Abuja guy new, either UK guy new, either US guy new. Bless all of them, wherever they are.
General Vengeance.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
Let me add this to it, and everybody, you need to listen. BJ coming out is showing preparing picture. Is this going to be
even though she's angry, behind the closed door, the work of Toyin Peperempe.
God bless you, Toyin.
You people hear when she mentioned Toyin. That is her work. Please. You see, like a Koti Mommy Moshino saw. We need to be one voice. And I've been saying this. Kò sẹ́ni tó mọra wọn rí. Kò sẹ́ni tó wá tọrọ jẹ lọ́wọ́ anybody. It's because of Mohbad. The moment you think about that boy, just ignore. Kò ń ṣe títí pé àtijọ́ àti ìgbìmọ̀ but just ignore ejò nítorí Ọlọ́run because the confessor. The reason why Bukky Jesse came up is because of Toyin Peperempe push it out. So thank you to Peperempe.
God bless you. Thank you so much, I-17, for giving us that exclusive. And you can see that even Jonathan Peperempe never talk about it. God bless you for your good heart, Jonathan Peperempe. Thank you so much for doing that. God bless you for helping this cause of justice again. God will continue to strengthen you. You shall not do it in vain. No? We really appreciate you, Jonathan Peperempe. We appreciate everybody too. God will continue to strengthen you. We will not do it in vain. We really, really appreciate you, Jonathan Peperempe, for the good work you have done, for allowing God to use you even at this trying time. God bless you. Don't let me ship it. Because they have a bad raju. Come out of the style of ship, come out of the but God will bless you. Let me just be saying God will bless you. Come out the way, Camille, my daddy. Because you have done a good job. Bukky Jesse is a game changer. And she has changed the ways. And the enemies are going to pay our God in all the kind of man. So God bless you. God bless Bukky Jesse. All the gladiators and generals too. I really appreciate you all. So let's stay positive. We will not lose this ground again. You know, we have gained this ground in the past. Therefore, we lost it due to frivolities, due to trivial issues. But now we have gained the ground again, and we will not lose it again. People have said anything can go, and when you let anything go, we will not lose it again. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. Fọlá jọ máa gbé ẹ̀mọ́ mi Mojísọ́lá fẹ́ wá sókè, wàá padà sókè. Ṣùgbọ́n Fọlá.
No problem. Sir.
Is there anyone I can speak?
Yeah, you can go ahead now.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Like I always say, all protocol duly observed.
Good evening, ma. Long time, ma.
Long time. Honestly, program when Bukky Jesse was talking, I knew it, and I had thanked her even during the live. I thanked her. I think it was in DJ Sonun's post. I knew she was the one because Bukky Jesse, in different ways, gave it away today. When I heard the young lady speak 2 days ago, I'm not gonna lie, I could not sleep. Either through your natural delivery or CS, that will hear what was coming out, that would not do what Bukky Jesse did. I know this stage compatible. My husband was asking me, when I was explaining to him, I was on top of my voice. So that's my lower voice is me because of our tenants. I said, I don't care. It was that bad. I'm not gonna lie. Not because anybody's found anyone guilty, but the audacity, the word, the confidence, the boldness. My goodness. I mean, Mashoni. Why? I'm not going to lie. Honestly, and my husband asked a question. In all of this, where is Mohbad's mother? That was my husband's question. In all of this, where is Mohbad's mother? I told my husband,
Because you have to keep in mind that there are certain red lines here where there is ambiguity, and yes, these talks are a start to them, but not necessarily a promise of peace. One of the other things that I would like to bring to your attention is the fact that in Iran right now, there are a lot of analysts that are seeing Iran emerge as, the fourth power here, and the kind of dominance that it has shown, even in terms of the leverage that it's using in the Strait of Hormuz. So this ceasefire, it seems like even though it would be, the popular opinion would be that America has the upper hand here, I think that the underlying context, Iran, whether it's in the form of the proxy network infrastructure, whether it's in the form of the Strait of Hormuz, or in the form of, the uranium enrichment and the nuclear stockpiles. I think what Iran is really trying to do is sort of get the upper hand here.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see over the next couple of days, certainly, whether Iran actually does have the upper hand. Unfortunately, we have to leave it there. Ambassador Henry Ensher and Anza Saqib Akund, we certainly appreciate the expertise from both of you. Thank you. Well, Kuwait says 7 drones targeted vital facilities linked to its National Guard in the past 24 hours. Officials say a number of its soldiers were injured in the attacks. Zain Basravi is in Dubai with more on Kuwait's reaction.
Well, in the days leading up to this ceasefire, Kuwait was the scene of some of the heaviest attacks of the past week, of the past 2 weeks. The multiple consistent attacks targeting infrastructure and multiple targets in Kuwait and here in the UAE across the GCC. Once the ceasefire was announced, people were hoping that it would be a quick end to the attacks that they've seen, the retaliation they've seen coming from Iran. Now, it hasn't been perfect. Kuwait's Ministry of Defense in a statement saying 7 hostile drones were dealt with within Kuwait airspace in the last 24 hours. This statement being put out just a few hours ago. So these drone attacks, Kuwait says, happened after the ceasefire was announced. They blame Iranian aggression. Now, Iran has denied carrying out these attacks, but in the last few days, there's been scattered reporting pointing a finger at Iran and its allies in the region. And to that effect, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Kuwait has put out a statement. I'll read a part of it to you. The Minister of Foreign Affairs expresses the state of Kuwait's strong condemnation and denunciation of heinous attacks launched by the Islamic Republic of Iran and its proxies, including factions, militias, armed groups loyal to it, via drones that targeted several vital facilities in Kuwait on the evening of Thursday, 9th April 2026, in a flagrant violation of the country's sovereignty. The U.S. State Department has also condemned Iran-affiliated armed groups in Iraq for launching attacks from its territory, it says, even criticizing the Iraqi government for not doing enough in terms of security measures to try and stop these groups from conducting strikes.
Well, Iraq has reopened its airspace following the ceasefire between Iran, the U.S., and Israel. Civilian flights were grounded for 40 days as warplanes, drones, and missiles dominated the skies. Only a few airlines have resumed services, but that's providing long-awaited relief for many travelers. Bernard Smith reports now from Baghdad.
Signs of life are returning to Baghdad International Airport. After Iraq's airspace was closed for 40 days, it's possible to... Although the destinations are limited. With no flights taking off for weeks, there's been a collapse in business, tourism, family, and health-related travel.
Just before the war started, I'd had medical tests in Amman. Then I was stuck there for 45 days. Thank God we made it home.
I was thinking we'd have to come back by road if the war continued, but my husband's condition makes him weak, and he couldn't manage a long trip like that.
People who had to travel have been taking long road trips across borders that can take a day or more.
By the land, it's about 30.
It took me 36 hours to get to Istanbul by land, then on to London. It was very difficult at the border. Now it's just taking 2.5 hours to come back.
Baghdad International Airport normally handles an average of 22,000 passengers a day on about 200 flights. On Friday, there were just a few hundred passengers coming and going on half a dozen flights. And this scene of near-idle airports is repeated across the Middle East. Iraq's transport ministry says 5 weeks of war have cost it $43 million in lost revenue. Only Iraqi Airways and a couple of other regional carriers have restarted services here. The rest are waiting to see how the ceasefire goes. And with Iraq still being on the no travel list of many countries, it's going to be a while before life returns to normal here. Bernard Smith, Al Jazeera, Baghdad.
All right, you're watching Al Jazeera with extensive coverage of the U.S.-Iran war and the ongoing Israeli bombardment of Lebanon. Here are the latest developments. The U.S. Vice President says he is optimistic about talks with Iran. The J.D. Vance warned Tehran's negotiators against playing games with the U.S. The Iranian delegation has arrived in Islamabad. Pakistan's Prime Minister says the talks are a make-or-break moment to seek a permanent ceasefire. Israel is continuing its military assault on Lebanon. The latest strike on the southern city of Nabatea killed at least 13 Lebanese state security personnel. The situation in Lebanon complicates the UN-Iran ceasefire talks in Pakistan on Saturday. The humanitarian crisis in Lebanon is worsening, with prices surging and more than 1.2 million people forcibly displaced. The United Nations warns that food insecurity is on the rise. Aid agencies say delivering food aid into hard-hit areas in the south is also becoming increasingly difficult. Well, Israel's invasion of the south and strikes on what it says are Hezbollah sites in Beirut and beyond have displaced hundreds of thousands of people in less than 6 weeks. Kulsum Sharif explains.
Since March 2nd, Israel's invasion of Lebanon and its fighting with Hezbollah has forced more than 1.2 million people to flee their homes. That's about 1/5 of the country's nearly 6 million people. Many of them have been forced to flee for the second or third time in recent years. The most affected? Women and children. The UN Children's Agency says nearly 400,000 children have been forcibly displaced. Now, Israel has issued forced evacuation orders for 14% of Lebanon's territory. That's according to the UN. And this includes areas in the south and the southern suburbs of capital Beirut. The Israeli military has expanded its occupation in the south. Its forces say they're fighting Hezbollah fighters here. It's destroyed villages near the border in creating a security zone right up to the Litani River. And since April, it's further expanded on its occupation from the Litani River to the Zahrani River. That's 40 kilometers inside Lebanon. The Israeli military has also destroyed civilian infrastructure from roads and bridges that connect the southern region to the rest of the country, and this is affecting humanitarian access to the south. Israel intensified its attacks on April 8th. It's the worst day of violence we've seen so far in the conflict. Hours after the US-Iran ceasefire was announced, it struck 100 sites within 10 minutes. And this includes Beirut, the Bekaa Valley, and the south. The Lebanese Health Ministry says hundreds of people have been killed, hundreds others have been injured. Now, healthcare facilities here are struggling to treat those who are wounded. Now, 6 hospitals have already been forced to close because of Israeli attacks. The World Health Organization chief has urged Israel to revoke evacuation orders for 2 health facilities here. The World Food Programme says nearly 80% of markets in the south are non-functional, and the other areas that are affected by the fighting have less than 1 week of essential food items left.
Well, Alison Oman Lawi is the World Food Programme's country director for Lebanon. She says food insecurity was already present in Lebanon, but the current conflict has made it worse.
We're watching the situation very carefully. I mean, I don't think that this is a moment for alarm, but I think that we are deeply concerned with the trajectory. Even before the current crisis started a month ago, there were already approximately 870,000 people living in Lebanon that were food insecure. The last month has deepened those concerns with what you pointed out, which is the increase in fuel prices, what is anticipated, lack of fertilizers. All of these go into making food prices higher. And given the fact that over 1 million people are displaced and families are already having a hard time meeting their needs, increased prices really can be very hard on families being able to feed their families every night. I mean, we see that firsthand at the World Food Program. We've served over the last month close to 2 million hot meals to support families that are living in shelters. We're working really closely with the government on cash transfers so that people have the means to go and buy food, but we are seeing increasing food prices. I think the price of vegetables have gone up in the last month about 20%. The price of bread has increased 17%. So this really is hard on families. We have families in shelters, but we also have families that have been taken in by friends, by relatives, and those hosting families also are having a hard time meeting their food needs.
Well, Spain's Prime Minister is pushing for the EU to suspend its association agreement with Israel. Pedro Sanchez has criticized Israel for what he says are flagrant violations of international law. He is urging the EU to be firm in defense of humanitarian values. Listen.
No permitamos una nueva Gaza. Let's not allow a new Gaza in Lebanon, because in the face of flagrant violations of international humanitarian law, Europe must act consistently if we also want the rest of the world to look at us and support us in the support we are giving to Ukraine in its fight for freedom against the invader, in this case, Putin's Russia. And for this reason, yesterday, the government of Spain and I proposed that for the sake of consistency and also empathy, what the European Union must do is suspend its association agreement with Israel.
Well, global inflation is on the rise despite ceasefire talks between the U.S. and Iran. Europe may be weeks away from a jet fuel crisis. Let's head to our London studio with Jonah Hull for more on the continuing global economic fallout.
Hello there and welcome to Al Jazeera's studio here in London. Inflation figures affected by the war between the US, Israel and Iran are starting to emerge across the globe. US inflation is surging. Germany's inflation rate is also up. Ministers there can't agree on how to tackle their fast unfolding cost of living crisis. And inflation is also an issue here in the UK and across the rest of the Eurozone. There are meanwhile few big moves on the global markets as investors await the outcome of those ceasefire talks between the US and Iran happening in Pakistan in the coming days. And in Asia, Singapore and Australia have brokered an interesting agreement to make sure that Singapore doesn't run out of LNG and Australia doesn't run out of fuel.
By building regional cooperation on energy security and economic resilience, we strengthen our own fuel security and our own economy. Our friendships in the region help our farmers back home. And the best way to deal with this global crisis is indeed to work together as partners and as neighbours.
Essential goods will continue to move between Australia and Singapore. That includes liquefied natural gas, or LNG, which Australia supplies to Singapore, as well as refined petroleum products like diesel, which Singapore supplies to Australia. And I appreciate Prime Minister Albanese's assurance that Australia will continue supplying LNG to Singapore because this is vital for us. Natural gas is our main source for power generation.
Well, joining us here in London is Andrew Wishart. He's a senior UK economist with the investment bank Berenberg. Good to have you with us, Andrew. And we'll look more closely at inflation in a moment. But it is interesting, this Singapore-Australia deal. This is two countries striking a bilateral deal to ensure neither runs out of a fuel source that the other is able to provide. Is there a template here for cooperation elsewhere? What about the UK and the EU, for instance?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think, obviously, it makes sense where countries have the capability to produce something different from what they need. In this case, then, yeah, sure, a deal makes sense. But ultimately, these are fungible global commodities, prices decided on global markets. I think Singapore, Australia, they're going to have to pay the higher market prices for these, despite the deal. In terms of Europe, well, again, I think it seems kind of unlikely in some ways. Ultimately, if you look at where, Europe gets most of its energy imports from, we're looking at the US and Norway. And Norway, that's kind of physical infrastructure is deciding that. The US, we're talking, it seems quite difficult maybe for the EU to strike a deal with the US right now on that front.
It's a salient issue, though, isn't it, as countries look at their sort of dwindling resources the longer the Strait of Hormuz remains closed, particularly, and let me bring you this, in light of this news, the European trade body Airport Council International is warning that the EU must take action to ensure a stable supply of jet fuel. In a letter shared with Al Jazeera, the ACI warned if passage through the Strait of Hormuz doesn't resume in any significant and stable way within the next 3 weeks, systemic jet fuel shortage is set to become a reality for the EU. Bad news potentially for European summer holidays there, and a sign of these sort of effects of the war creeping in now slowly, despite the best efforts of airline companies, we've been told, who buy their jet fuel stocks in advance. Those stocks are finite.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a good example of where you get, this disruption is starting, as you say, to hit the real supply of airline fuel in this instance. And obviously, if that continues, then there will have to be cutbacks in flight schedules. That might not have necessarily a huge effect on consumer prices and macro effect, because
But US Vice President J.D. Vance is on it.
Tell me the truth, even if it breaks me. I can't keep
on the feet of me. So I'm still using this opportunity to call the people on government. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, mo fẹ́ lọ sí Mohbad o. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ ṣàánú mo fẹ́ lọ sí Mohbad o. Mo fẹ́ mọ̀ ọmọ mi lélẹ́yìí o. Ohun tí mo béèrè ojú yẹn lọ o. Mo fẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá ọmọ mi ni o. Eléyìí kúrò ní ordinary DNA o. 3 years. 3 years. 3 years. Lagos State. 3 years. Wọ́n dà mí láàmú o. Wọ́n dà mí láàmú o. The lake and result to deny her because by seeing all these things, I was tired.
Frustrate this case. Do you see how they are trying to frustrate and adjourn the case? On top this DNA, and this man has actually done right with Barrister Ogungbe, like everything the court has asked you guys to do.
Do you want me to speak? Papa, no.
Is that what you guys have been doing?
Exactly.